Hey guys, it's ArchieLuxury. I've just flown back from Cairns. I've just downloaded the pictures from my camera, and we are set to run an exciting, a fabulous, a great show today. That's what we want to do, guys. We want to run a fantastic show. We want to do the show. We want to do it. We want it to be fan-fucking-tastic. I've just come back from Cairns. I just saw LA Meth Witch. Hello, LA Meth Witch. Great guy. Love him to death. Cool guy. Had a great time. It was wonderful. 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 We had a great trip. LA Meth Witch. We had a great time indeed. And I'm here presenting the content. We've got great content for the channel, for the show. It's all here and it's happening. Let's run an intro. Let's get the crew on board and let's talk. Let's talk about Koda. Let's go, guys. Let's run the show. Get this fucker off the ground now. Run it, baby. Run it. Hey guys, ArchieLuxury, and I gotta tell you guys, I am very excited to be back in the land of the living. It was a fantastic trip I had in Cairns. I saw our LA Meth Witch, the LA Meth Witch. He is one of the coolest fuckaroonies in the Archieverse. He's a really cool fucker. And I was over the moon to be presenting with him and getting stuff done. So I'm back. It's all good. I'm back in the saddle, and we're broadcasting live. That's what we need to do, is present the broadcasts. Now, guys, we got a super chat already from our wonderful, the Zeal, the Tan Zeal with the mostest, the Zeal we love the best. And this is the first super chat for the night, and it's actually posing a very good question. And this question here is, let's have a look. Patel Philippe, $50. I feel so sad for Koda. I'm actually thinking, guys, instead of me buying another meal for Mike the Snake, I've got the Porsche. I got a Porsche. We might actually buy some doggy treats, some smackos, some snacks for Koda. What do you reckon, guys? Tell me what you think. That could be a better ROI. It could be a better ROI. I want to do the right thing by the doggy. I want to do the right thing by... I want to do the right thing by the doggy. Now, I've got to tell you something. I'm just changing batteries because... I got the new spare batteries. Always when you buy these cameras, it's always good to get a few spare batteries. Get a few spares. I got a spare battery. I got to charge this little fiker. Problem is that the plug is a little bit bigger than usual, so it doesn't nothing is ever fucking simple. Nothing is ever simple in the Archieverse. It's always rather complicated. And it's always annoying, really fucking annoying things. But hey, let's see if I can squeeze that bit. No, it's going. It's charging. Good. So this is the whole thing, guys. I feel sad for Koda. Next food raiser. Maybe we should get something for Koda. I feel sorry for the dog. Ow, ow, ow. Let's get the dog trainer in and we'll talk about this more. We've got another super chat from Mr. Zoso. $5. I love my dog. I love my dogs. My dogs are wristwatches. The Zenith. And we got GB $2. GB has given $2 into the ring. Ring up Mike the Snake and get him on, big boy. Yep. Oh, look, let's just see if we can get him on. I'm just circling a few fans here. Let's just have a look. I'm just circling a few fans. We want to get Goldberg on. Let's talk to Goldberg, see if we can get some dog. Let's see if we can get some dog re-education, because he is the greatest dog trainer in North America. That's right, guys. That is the man. Let's see if we can get the Sirocco on. Sirocco had a few comments to say about dog trainer and bird brain whilst we're talking about animals there. We also wouldn't mind the Hoff on Smash On. We wouldn't mind the Sard. Sard is in the house. Let's get him on the stream and let's talk wristwatches. What else has got? We want to get the Clydester. Is the Clydester in the house? We want him on there. Who else do we want? I got the guy who was buying the day date. Come on the stream and discuss your near miss. This is the guy who almost bought that's that day date with the movement question. That was a little bit dicey. It was a dicey fucker. Come on and discuss it. Let's get it going. Methy's watching. I know Methy would be watching, but Methy, he's working. Now you Lolex is he's just fucking hopeless. Tommy, what's happened to Tommy? Remember, guys, keep that email address going, COO@ArchieLuxury.com. Keep him blasted with complaints, issues, and other disasters. We've got Machine Gun Chris. How are you, Machine Gun Chris?
Good. Just enjoying that Cuban cigar. Pretty good. Had a good day at work.
Yeah. You're having some success in the employment stakes. Well done, my friend. We're really,
thank you.
Really proud and happy for you. Man, sometimes in life, it's good to try. See, this is what happens. See, people were saying, luxury bazaar, da. And you know what? Machine Gun Chris never said a bad thing about him. And look at this. He's got a better job in a different industry. And everybody's happy, man. This is what happens. Sometimes in life, sometimes in my life, you want to try different things. Isn't that right, Chris?
Yeah, for sure. It's definitely not the same as selling watches, but I kind of I don't know if I like it more or the same, but I do really like this job. It's just a different thing every day. You know what I mean?
Just put your mic up a bit. It's a little bit quiet there. Yeah, you're enjoying yourself. You're selling stuff. Hey, it's all going fantastic. I got some stuff in the mail came in. I just got, I think it's my other screwdriver because, you know, I had my tool, the bastards, when I got burgled, they stole my good Bergen. Now, the truth is I only used a couple of the Bergen tools. I didn't use that many of them. I wanted the spring bar tool. And there was another spring bar tool, which is this one here, which is just turned up. And this one here is the really easy one to slide it in, slide it out. And that was a really good tool. So I decided to buy it again. Just get that fucker again. That's what I did. I got that fucker again. Do you use a spring bar tool yourself there, Machine Gun? I don't know if he does. Machine Gun Chris, do you use a spring bar tool? I think Hello, Machine Gun Chris. Do we have contact? Hello, Machine Gun Chris. Why isn't I can't hear him? me just do a sound check. Sounds working. Machine Gun Chris, I just can't. He might be taking a call. He might be having a customer. He might have a sales call. He might have a lead to work on. He might have a lead. The leads are weak. Anyhow, I got this back. I bought one. Well, I didn't actually get the one from the burgery back, but this was my favorite spring bar tool. That there. It was fucking expensive. It was $80. But you know what? I enjoy it. Yeah, I want to get some more straps. I'm going to get in touch with Theo and Harris. He said he'd do a deal. Speaking of heroes, hello, Mr. Guy. I am no. Firstly, can I please?
Sorry about that.
Firstly, no, that's okay, Machine Gun. No, that's perfectly fine. I just want to say, Mark, on behalf of the Dog Owners Association of America, on behalf of Canine Control Council Australasia, and on behalf of the Chartered Institute of Canine Breeds, I would like to apologize for some comments yesterday. I would like to offer a full-hearted apology, and
what did you do?
I would like you just to explain to the audience why you got a little bit upset. And the thing is,
Mikey's trying to get rid of his dog. Is that what I heard?
Rehoming. We're rehoming now. What I wanted to ask is, I've always said this: a pet is not like a toy you can just put away. It's a pet.
It's like having a kid.
Yeah. It's like, well, actually, it's actually longer than a kid. Kids actually fuck off once they're about 4 or 5. Once they're about 10,
but I mean, it's man's best friend.
Is that when you put them out on the street? 4 or 5.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And what I wanted to say.
All right. Well, first of all, I feel like the apology to be issued is mine. I flew off the handle pretty hard at Mike.
No.
I mean, he deserved it a little, but not quite as hard as I gave it to him. He got a proper fisting yesterday, and I feel a little bad about it. But first,
is it wrong to say? I tell you what I find really upsetting. Can I tell you what I find so upsetting with
you told him not to get that dog? You told him.
Well, that's why I don't have dogs personally. I love dogs. Don't get me wrong. My parents have one. I've always, watched it whenever I was back home. But that's why I don't have a dog.
My parents
don't have to worry about it.
If there's a corpse,
you can't get an Irish setter because we don't have the backyard, and I think there is something true about that. Now, what I wanted to ask you is, what kind of annoys me is with Mikey, it's 1,000% positive, and then we find out something's not working.
Well, the thing that really, upset me was,
this girl is amazing. She's an amazing woman. I love her so much. Then all of a sudden, hey, she's a bitch. She's a fucking evil witch. She's done this. And we never really had any middle ground. We didn't have Arch. I'm really having some struggles with Koda at the moment. Can you any suggestions?
Fuck Arch. How about Mark, the professional dog trainer, the log drainer? I'm sure I could have helped him. But at the end of the day, I've thought it over and I realized you don't want help.
How do you feel about people who use pets as a fashion accessory?
Let's explore this. When he said why, I go, well, what's she doing wrong that's causing you to, causing you stress? Well, when I play ball with her, she jumps on me. And that's when I really lost my shit. Yeah, the fact of the matter is he just doesn't want a dog. He's got a Porsche,
I just got a Porsche. I got a Porsche.
Okay, so look, at the end of the day, guys, here's the reality. Hold on, Clyde. Let me just say my piece. At the end of the day, every dog deserves in a home where she is loved and wanted, and that means Koda's in the wrong home. I just really hope he can find the right one. And that's about all I got to say.
Statistics you said were every time a dog is rehomed, its chances of finding the right home become less and less and less.
No, it's not what he said. It's chances of being put down. In other words,
no, Clyde, that's not what I said. I said euthanized.
Okay, put down, euthanized. Oh, okay, not put down like I put down Archie, but euthanize what I do to Archie's channel. Got it. Okay.
Anyway, look. Here's the real shame about it was, Mike has struggled. We all know that. And then all of a sudden, Mike gets the Porsche and he's got some glory coming in, and he only manages to enjoy it for 15 minutes before he fucks it up. That was.
I got a super chat. Let me get the super chat. We got Magpie, £2. A dog owner must become pack leader.
Well, I wrote a whole book about that, The Magpie. Check out my my book called
Let Dogs
Let Dogs Be Dogs. The term pack leader in the dog literature, in the entire dog world, was coined originally not by the dog whisperer Cesar Millan, but by the monks of Newskeet, who utilized it 30 years before Cesar ever came on the scene. And they talked about that term in their first book, the How to Be Your Dog's Best Friend, published in 1978. And then together, the monks and I wrote a book about how to do that, called Let Dogs Be Dogs. Unfortunately,
remember Spock? Remember Spock? He used to give advice on raising kids, and he turned around and said all these kids turned out to be brats.
Yes, I do remember.
Spock?
Dr.
Dr.
Spock.
Spock?
Well, no. Actually, what Spock said was, he's dead, Jim.
No, that was a different Spock. And that wasn't Spock, it was Bones. The real McCoy.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
But, unfortunately, Mike, listen, Mike was due to have a day of glory. He came on yesterday with the Porsche, with pictures. He was getting super chats and congratulations. And, all of a sudden, Mike was the hero. And within 15 to 20 minutes of getting heroic adulation, finally, from this crowd, which, he had long sort of thought he deserved, and I do too. After all the bullshit that he took, months and months and months, years really, he gets love. He gets love from this audience, and then in the middle of that love, it's not 15 minutes old when he goes, oh, by the way, when I said, how's Koda like the car? Oh, by the way, I'm getting rid of her. He says, I'm rehoming her. And
fuck Koda. I think the words was fuck Koda, but let's get the super chat from Little Dave, $2. Archie, we need to help Mike, not chase him away.
Well, that is true. He said fuck Koda. I suppose that's what sent me over the edge. All I know is I all of a sudden I just had blinding rage. I just felt so angry because
it can be difficult. They can be really fucking hard at times.
Dogs, I make my living, saving them and not throwing them out.
Member chat.
Another super chat. Let me get the super chat from the Magpie, £2. 2 super chats. Miss Noel just catching up. And we've got Ghetto Matt, member for 2 months. Arch, contact
Ghetto.
SPCA to conduct emergency intervention based on concern reports from the look. I don't think the dog is anyway. Look, that's not nice. Come on, calm down. Just calm down. He said he's having difficulties with the pet. To admit there's a problem is part of solving the problem. Do you understand that?
Well, he said it was behavioral. He didn't say, look, my lifestyle doesn't lend itself to having a dog. What he said was, behavioral problems. And when I asked him what were the behavioral problems, she jumps on me. I'm like, okay.
She's ripped all her T-shirts. He's ripped all these cool T-shirts. How's he supposed to get a chick? He's got this Porsche and ripped T-shirt. That doesn't work. Do you understand? Women don't like it.
He's begging like he's never begged before.
Here we go. We've got a super chat from Mr. Zoso, $5. How can anyone support someone who curses an innocent animal and then announces they are ridding themselves of ridding themselves of the burden of caring for it?
Yeah. Well, anyway, it was a sad day for me.
So Archie is not exactly an innocent. Oh wait, were you talking about Mike?
Yes.
Okay, sorry.
Yes, thank you.
Archie
we got another super chat here from Patel Philippe, $2. Mark, have you lifted your no chow chow training policy?
I'll take them young. I never had a no chow chow. Nobody wants them anymore, though. I've trained very few, and that's because almost all of them bite. Most
those little dogs, the chow chows, they bite. Chow chows bite.
Chow chow's not a little dog. It's a medium to large breed dog, and yes, they're a guard dog breed, and they bite.
We got a super chat from my good friend P Cars, $1975. Super sticker. P Cars, please send my regards to your beautiful, ever-present wife. And thank you.
P Cars and I are going to vacation together in the Philippines. Yes, that's the plan. P Cars and I are going to hook up in the Philippines. Anyway, it was a sad day yesterday. Mike was really due to have a wonderful day. But the fuck Koda comment really ruined it. And I bet you he's not even coming on.
Well, look.
Mike, where are you? Come on and defend yourself.
Super shit.
We got a super chat from Mecolis. Mecolis, $2. Can I get welfare check on the sloth I gifted Mike?
It hasn't moved, Mecolis. It hasn't moved. Not an inch. Super chat.
Super chat.
Member chat.
Super chat.
Super
Oh,
chat,
Clyde,
super chat. Because
Clyde is
Epi,
in rare form
member for
today.
11 months. Koda is long gone. Peeps. Prof of life. Mike the
Proof.
Snake all bullshit. Proof of life. Mike the Snake all bullshit. Koda is long gone, peoples. Proof of life. Mike the Snake. Otherwise, it's all bullshit. Yeah, I wouldn't mind. Magpie, £2. Thank you, Mark. I will. I've been meaning to read your books. They are actually some of the best books. If you go onto Amazon and type in
it's no luxury
Let
to like.
Dogs Be Dogs, go and check it out. It's a book. It actually, your book has helped me in my own life, Mark.
Is that right? Really? Tell me, what was your favorite chapter?
I actually like the I use it in dating life, and
I'm very offended. You know what, Archie? I'm very offended that the burglars did not steal the book.
No,
it's a signed copy.
Yeah,
teaching animals not to show
first edition.
Teaching Archie to read super chats hard.
Exactly. Well, anyway, I just felt like it was a shame. Mikey really should have had a wonderful day yesterday. And he did for like 15 to 20 minutes before the fuck Koda comment came out.
Well, he probably had a better day than Koda.
It's just a shame. I mean, it's really a shame. The guy, I mean, I've been a huge Mike fan. Look.
Oh, yeah, but expecting Mike to train Koda is... That's unfair because the dog is probably smarter than he is.
All I know is, Clyde, Mike was finally getting some love from this audience. He had been working for that for a long time. He was finally getting it, and then literally tripped on his dick 10 seconds into all the love. It was really a shame. And Archie, you should be very angry because you would have raised hundreds more dollars worth of congratulations, Mike super chats, and he fucked them up. I think what we ought to be doing right now is raising money for a new home for Koda.
What you may not have known.
Well, I was going to say that instead of raising money for another pizza for Mike, I was actually thinking of raising some money to get some good dog toys for Koda. What do you think?
A new home. Apparently, she's going to need it. He should have just disappeared that dog. Look, he should have just disappeared her and then just told everybody. My brother took her. He loves her so much. My brother took her.
Super chat.
ABC, £2. I fucking own a Porsche. I'm fucking on a Porsche. Fiking on a Porsche. I fucking own a Porsche. I'm fucking own a Porsche.
I don't even think he's going to come today. I think he's just.
Are we talking about Mike or Koda?
What are you watching? What are you wearing? Is that what watch is that? Your Rolex Oyster Tiffany? What is that?
I'll be right back.
Is it a Grand Seiko?
Beautiful. You like looking? It's beautiful, right? You like it?
Can I tell you what I think?
Well,
can I tell you what I think about Mike giving up Koda?
Oh God, you're not gonna pee, are you, Clyde?
Yeah, I actually am gonna be.
All right, well, mute yourself, for God's sake.
Oh, that's not an editorial comment if I mute myself.
No Clyde stream. Okay, so you're not going to like this very much, but I'm wearing a ball watch. But look how pretty it is. You thought it was an OP. You thought it was a Grand Seiko. It's a ball.
I know. I could tell. I thought it was a Grand Seiko. Yeah.
They have really good loom too, don't they?
Oh yeah, they have tritium. Tritium tubes. So both BBW and Ron the Actuary have been besmitten by my ball. They cannot take their eyes off my ball, and both of them are talking about buying a similar ball as we speak.
How is the finishing in person? I've never seen one in person yet.
Look for a $2,000 watch. I would say it's not far off of like a smidgen below Omega, but not much. I mean, it's finished very, very nicely for its price point. There's no rough spots. There's nothing wrong with it. It's almost Zaratsu polished. I mean, look, hold on. I'm gonna take it off. Look, when you look at this edge here, if I were to hold up my Grand Seiko, I could see myself in that just as nicely as in this jiu-jitsu polishing of the. Yeah, so I think it's a very nice.
You know what actually surprised me the other day? I went to the local AD in Queens where I work, and they had I know I'm going to pronounce the brand wrong. Long jeans, but they had long jeans, and they actually surprised me a lot. the brand.
Archie, listen, Chris, I got to tell you something right now. Archie hates long jeans with the passion of 5 burning gonorrhea sons.
Sorry, Archie.
He hates Longines. It's his least favorite brand. I, on the other hand, and Ron the actuary both have a Longines Zulu Time GMT, and it's very nice. And you're right; they look pretty freaking nice in person. Honestly, they do.
The only thing that kind of threw me off, the sales lady told me, of course they were salesy, but she told me that they do take 20% off automatically on all Longies.
Well, that is a fair point. The Longines tend to have they're discounted, but I mean, I feel that getting a discount is probably a good thing. Look, this is what my ball watch looks like at night. I love it's got the rainbow lume, and that's tritium tubes, so it's constantly glowing, no charge needed. And I love the minute track, how that's lit up. Although if you're not into the rainbow, if you're more of a masculine man like Chris here, you could just get that with green lume all the way around, no rainbow needed.
Nice,
but like kind of cool.
Or if you wanted to support our Rainbow Brothers, like I would proudly do for you, Marky.
You can support your Rainbow Brothers by super chatting ArchieLuxury, who will keep the money but will think good things about the gays. Do it now.
Hey, I have no problem I wear pink, purple shirts. So,
well,
it doesn't bother me.
Purple doesn't count, but if you get a pink shirt, you're definitely in the Ken and Barbie. Hey, you got a super chat we got to talk about.
We got a super chat, and I want to thank the people who do donate these super chats because that helps me survive. We got the Magpie, £2. Just ordered a copy, Mark. What is new skeet?
Okie dokie. Well, there is an order of Christian Orthodox monks that's similar to Russian Orthodox or Greek Orthodox, Christian Orthodox monks in upstate New York who since the 1960s have been breeding and training German Shepherds, but also training and writing best-selling books.
I'm sorry.
The New York Times best-selling authors, and they became friends of mine some years ago, and now we write together. So that's who they are. They are monks who, believe it or not, train and breed dogs at their monastery in upstate New York, not too far, maybe an hour outside of Albany, and I go up there 2-3 times a year to work with them. That is the deal.
And they breed dogs for profit or just for free?
No, they do it for fun, just to watch them. Anyway, real quick before I go, I'm just going to go. I'm going to watch a movie with my great nephew. Also, there's a friend of mine who's a vet.
How great is he?
Well, pretty great. But he's selling what I'm told is a no date sub 10460M 2002. Wants $9,500 for it. Well, anyway,
that's not bad.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
I'm remembering. Yeah, I think I sold mine. I sold mine some years ago for I think $5,000. Same watch.
That's the year I graduated high school. I'm feeling old.
Sorry, who told you not to sell that watch, Mark?
Yeah, that would have been. Actually, you kept trying to buy it from me.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
which is another way of saying don't sell the watch. Anyway, I'm going to go watch a movie.
All right, enjoy.
See you, Clyde. Later.
Chris, I have underwear older than you.
We're going to go. Have you ever heard the movie Poor Things?
Whore Things?
No.
Not Whore Things. That would be good. I would watch that movie totally.
Yes, you would.
Poor Things. Poor Things. Emma Stone?
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys. See you around.
See you, Clyde. Enjoy that.
Anyway, I don't know where we were. I just feel that I feel that Mike should come on and take the heat, and then it'll pass. It'll pass.
Yeah, just give it a little bit of time. I have a feeling he's probably out enjoying the Porsche right now.
I just feel a little bad about yelling at him as nasty as I did, but boy, it pissed me off. He never. It wasn't behavioral reasons. I realized that's why he didn't call me. It wasn't behavioral reasons. He just didn't want the dog anymore. Maybe he's just not suited for a dog. But Mechalus has a super chat that we should talk about right
so
now.
Much there. Mechalus, $10. Mark, my donkeys are too loud. Mine, if I rehome them at your place. Got room for Aussie and Black Lab as well. I want to get Mustang.
Oh, dear God. No, I am not the repository for used Minotaurs. So, no.
Did you see, speaking of rehoming, I don't know if you saw that Tiger King when that was on.
That was really
and that
good.
guy
That
there,
was a
someone
good one.
rehomed a horse to him, and he shot the fucking thing and
Well,
fed it
and
to the tiger.
fed it to the lions. Yeah,
That was
absolutely.
really vicious, don't you think?
Absolutely crazy. It was just, yes. We have a super chat. Donkeys are adorable. A friend of mine had a donkey for years till he finally passed. But you got to take care of a donkey. They're pretty winter hardy, but you have to provide water that won't freeze. And we got a lot of snow here right now. It's very cold. You need water that won't freeze. You need shelter. It doesn't need to be heated, but you got to give them a place out of the wind. And
Can you put antifreeze in the water to stop it freezing?
Oh, no. Antifreeze is highly poisonous to animals. And actually, a lot of dogs die from it every year because it winds up pooled on the floor of the garage. And for some weird reason, apparently it tastes sweet. So dogs will lap it up, but it's super toxic. Kills a lot of dogs.
Oh, well, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So
We got a super chat. Tell Philippe $2. Mark, a lot of people appreciated you standing up for Koda.
Well, I did, but it just doesn't feel good, does it, guys?
No.
I mean, Mike, what Mike ought to have is a goldfish or a houseplant, maybe a plastic one, and a car. He's got his car. That's fine.
Is it wrong if he wants a car instead of a pet? Is that wrong?
I think you can have both. But at the end of the day, things aren't wrong. It's just that, if you take the commitment of taking on a dog, what you should do is give it a really honest effort, and I'm just not sure he did that. That's all.
Well, it disappoints me. The first thing we know about it being a problem is he comes on and says, fuck Koda. He doesn't say, look, guys, I'm really having some trouble. Have you got any pointers? Or speak to the dog trainer.
Honestly, I had forgotten that he said that. And I'm kind of glad you reminded me because to be honest with you, I was feeling a little guilty. I was feeling a little guilty for the way I, screamed at him. But I actually forgot that line came out of his mouth, which was when I said, how's Koda? He's like, fuck Koda. I mean, I'm glad you have an uncanny memory for nasty little details, whereas I tend to overlook them. So I appreciate you pointing that out because honestly, it makes me feel a little better about my own behavior yesterday. But the whole thing leaves a bad taste in my mouth, to be very honest with you, because Mike has been a really good friend to this show, and it should not end like this. It just should not.
No, yeah, he's a good guy, but definitely wouldn't keep the dog though.
He's a little not right.
Send him a text, please come back.
Well, he's going to have to take a little medicine when he does, but not from me. I've said my piece. You could tell him I won't yell at him anymore.
Everyone loves you. I'll send him the link. How does that sound?
Now you're trying to bait him in. I'm sure he's watching us right now. We have a super chat from Mechalas.
Yeah, I'll just send him the link now. We'll just see if I can get him in. Okay, just see. Yeah. We got a super chat from Mechalas. Here we go. $2. Mech and Nicholas is Mechalas. Mech. Yeah, thank you.
Not Mechalas, it's Mechalas.
Mechalas. Mechalas.
Apes. Super chat.
Apes, £5. Mike said you charge $500 an hour. Is that true?
No, that's not quite true. First of all, I helped SR Bell out by free a little bit by email. I would have helped Mike.
I tell you what, SR Bell was a tricky customer to keep happy. Fuck me.
Well, he just kept everything I told him, I gave him the 10-second answer to a complicated question. And then,
well, I can give you the free answer. I give you, like people say, should I buy this watch or not? I say, okay, I will give you $2 worth of advice. Buy it or don't buy it. They say, why? And I said, no, you don't understand.
That's
$2. You only get simple, quick advice. You don't get to play devil's advocate with me, okay?
Exactly.
I tell Philippe $2. It's pronounced Mecholas. Mecholas.
I mean, I'm well paid, but $500 an hour, not quite.
Not quite, but you'll gladly do it for $500 an hour, wouldn't you?
Well, I mean, I have services that cost far more than that, but
yeah,
but it's not like sold by the hour. It's just a matter of I would have helped Mike for free, and I probably could have helped him provided he really wanted the dog. If he really didn't want the dog, then, you know, the big deal is to make sure that dog gets somewhere good. Oy.
What do you advise people to do if they're not sure of a dog? What can you do to avoid this?
ABC, you email, look, highlight a comment from ABC.
Yeah, I can do that. That's no worries at all.
It's the last one. It's, you know, pretty
He's
recent.
a good guy. You know he's a good guy, don't you?
Yeah, I get that. But ABC, he says, I emailed Mark a few times about questions I had about a neighbor's dog, and he didn't give a shit. Well, the reality was that...
Well, hang on a minute. Hang on. I mean, it's like with Archie. People say, Archie didn't give a shit. He didn't care. Well, I get so many people asking for free advice all the time, and there's a limit to what you can do. But, I mean, a neighbor's dog, a friend of a friend, I mean...
That's what happens. Listen, exactly. Like, listen, I get hit up for information about dogs, you know, because of the books and the kind of the notoriety that I have. I get these questions. They come in by Instagram. They come in by text. They come in by Facebook Messenger. They come in by email.
Have you seen my auto reply? Have you seen my auto reply?
Yes, yes, I have.
You understand now? You understand now, Marky, or not? I do not give free advice.
Yeah, that is right on your auto.
What does the first fucking line say?
I do not give free advice. The second line is fuck Koda. Anyway, you know, I don't remember what I answered you, but I think probably you presented me, if I recall correctly, with a fairly complex situation. And those things, you know, bear discussion, but they're long conversations, and it's not something one can do by email. That's all. And not only that, but thinking that like my whole profession can be summed up in a, well, here's a quick tip to resolve, you know, a super complex problem. It doesn't work that way.
$2, Koda fund. Here we go.
There we go. $2 for Koda.
$2.
Oh no! Oh dear God! We now have Mike's unwanted dog Koda as the last. Mike the Mistake has now been renamed Mike's unwanted dog Koda. I'm guessing. Yeah. I don't know. It depends. You got to send a pic first. I try to help friends where I can with the $2 answer. Inevitably, they want the $500 answer, but they don't even want to pay the $2.
Has that led to friendship problems?
No. Usually what happens if I'm really close to somebody or I just know it's going to be an awful problem, I refer them to a friend of mine. I don't even want – I like send friends – I send real close friends and family to other dog trainers, and they send me theirs. That is what we all do.
Joking. That's the best way.
Exactly.
And they say, what about your advice? Don't you have anything? I thought you were a professional.
Well, I do what I can, but you know, I can't do it all. I just can't do it all. And when it's and when it's about somebody else's stuff, I vaguely remember ABC stuff. So I can't really comment directly, but when it's about somebody else's dogs, well, there's almost nothing to be done. People who aren't seeking solutions don't take advice third hand through strangers.
Yeah, that's exactly, Marky, you hit it on the head there.
I can't tell you the number of times I've had somebody call me and go, you know, my cousin has this bad dog. I want to know everything so I can relay it to him. He should hire a dog trainer. And although I tell them what I can, what I know is I'm never hearing from these people again. Because, you know, when your cousin calls you up and says, oh, you should hire a dog trainer, here's the guy, you know, you're filing that where it belongs, which is in the unsolicited fuck you advice column. You don't want it. You don't need it.
Sirocco sales $3. Mike the Snake would rehome a goldfish for fuck's sake.
Well, at least Sirocco, at least you could flush that, or in your case, just tip it overboard, you know, and set it free. But you can't do that with a fluffy little
Actually,
dog.
we've got major marine problems with fish that have been let go in areas where they're not native species. That causes a lot of fucking problems. And the worst thing you could do for a dog is let it go in the wilderness, because it turns into it's very, very, very tough to survive, isn't it, Mark?
Well, I don't know. I can't tell you about fish, but I know about dogs. They don't typically do very well in the wild. Anyway, Mike is not talking about, you know, just like booting her out or putting her down. I mean, he's talking about rehoming her, which gives me hope that she'll find a home where she's loved. She's a cute dog, so I'm certainly hopeful that she'll be fine.
We got another super chat. Patel Philippe, $5. Mark, all I've learned from the past few minutes is how I've wasted years of our friendship not asking you complex and irrelevant dog questions.
Well, Tanzio, you just found the soft underbelly. It shits me off.
The interesting thing is, I want to can I just relay this to you? My dad is a CPA, a certified practicing accountant.
Right.
And in America, they call it a certified public accountant. But my dad's a CPA. And one of the big dangers is you might be at a barbecue and someone asks you complex tax advice. And listen to this, Marky. There have been cases where people have given advice, CPAs have given advice.
Yeah.
Then the client has turned around and sued them and said, well, they weren't a client. They were just a free barbecue advice. It didn't turn out quite right, or something fucking went bad. And they've turned around and sued the CPA for barbecue advice. You understand what I'm saying? It can be pretty fucking nasty. You know what I'm saying?
I do. Some of these situations are really, like, I did a consultation today that ran 90 minutes. Wasn't $500 an hour, because what would that have been? $750. It was only $300. But for a client who's getting ready to embark on my book, now she's got my training book, which is a step-by-step guide on what to do day 1, day 2. It tells you exactly what to do, the art of training your dog. But she was nervous. She had questions. She wanted to know how these things applied to her dogs. And we spent an hour and a half. I got a full case history, was able to deduce exactly what she should do. I was able to personalize the book for her experience.
Can I tell you something as well, Mark? Can I tell you something?
It took 90 minutes. It's not a quickie thing.
Can I please say something to you, Marky?
Yes, of course, darling.
Let me just grab this super chat, and I want to tell you something. Pastor, $2. Mark and Sirocco, kudos for sticking up for Koda.
Well, I feel like we need a new hashtag, like, hashtag free Koda.
Yeah.
Or hashtag
the interesting thing is, Marky, what I've found is in the past is that when I've given free advice, people don't value it.
No, they don't. Often they don't even take it, or they take part of it and just
if
fuck
you
off.
charge for advice,
then it's
people take it really serious. You know what I mean? It must be true because, hey, I had to pay.
Listen, at the end of the day, what I do for a living, training dogs, is something that 90%. Anybody who ever owned a dog has done it, and that's most of us. So training a dog is nothing exciting for a lot of people, but I get the dogs that people just don't know how to manage. I get the different dogs, the difficult dogs, the weird dogs.
That's the Koda. That's the Koda. That's the Koda.
Right. So I mean, my expertise is what to do when what you normally do.
Do you think he's given up already? Has he given up? Is it walk away time?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Well, what did he say? What was his comment?
Fuck Koda. I don't think
Sounds like a bumper sticker, doesn't it?
Do you think he even had that? Remember the Zuki? He had a dog trainer called Zuki. Which did you happen to attract?
Do you remember the Gilmore Girls, which was a long-running series?
I love the Gilmore Girls. I love the Gilmore Girls because I actually researched the Gilmore Girls. Do you know how rich the parents were, hypothetically?
Yeah, no, millionaires, multi
10 to 20 million. No, 10 to, because I wanted to know exactly what made them. And did you know that the mother never had a Birkin bag? The husband never gave her a Birkin. Remember, Corey got given a Birkin bag in one of the episodes from her rich boyfriend?
That's
Remember
right.
that or not? That's a Birkin. Yes. Oh, wow. It's a Birkin. It's a bag. No, it's a Birkin. It's not a bag. It's a Birkin. It's a lifestyle.
Okay. Well, hold on. You're getting distracted.
Let me grab the super chat. Trading profits, £2. I miss the Mike the Mistake, Mike the Snake dog drama. Quick summary, please. Basically, Mike is getting a Porsche and he's getting rid of his dog for whatever reason. That's the guts of it. Trading profits.
Let me explain.
Now, Gilmore Girls. Tell me about Gilmore Girls.
When I asked him if Koda liked the Porsche, his response was, "Fuck Koda, I'm getting rid of her," or more or less that was what he said. In Gilmore Girls, what was the name of the cook who was Lorelei's best girlfriend? And she was the cook, and they worked together, and they were going to buy an inn together. In fact, they did buy an inn together. What was the name?
That was the guy, wasn't that the guy?
No, you're talking about the guy.
That was the handyman. That was the handyman.
The handyman. Hold on. I'm talking about the cook. She was a big girl. What the hell is the actress's name? She's very famous. But
Not
you don't you remember Lorelei's best friend? In fact, they were partners in the inn that they bought together. Well, her name was Suki. Remember that?
Yes.
Suki.
She wasn't Japanese, but was she?
Suki. No, her name was Suki.
What's up, Doc?
Guys, remind me who played
How's it going
Suki
there?
in the Gilmore Girls. But Archie, what was the name of his dog trainer?
Suki.
And just so happens that on the Gilmore Girls, I think he just thought of the first name he could think of.
Oh, you think he was lying?
Well, you said you thought he was lying. I'm
asking you. You know, I said, did you manage to track down? I said, do you manage to track down Mike's dog trainer?
No, but she sounds suspiciously like a character on the Gilmore Girls, and we have a super chat, and we have Doc.
You were joking. That's pretty. No, I'm not going to have that. Here we go. We got a super chat.
Flashback, man. It's a flashback.
We got a super chat here from Mechalus. $10. I got my popcorn and pop. Now chop. Get Mikey on the show, and I want entertainment.
Yeah.
Me too. How's it going there, guys?
Gentlemen.
Okay, not too
good. How you doing, sir?
Can I defend Mike for a moment?
And I got a guy in Sonoma County, by the way. I got a guy. Let me look him up real quick.
You know a guy that knows a guy.
No, I got a dog trainer there. I mean, I have resources real close to Mikey, let alone where I could have talked to him over the phone for free.
I watched the video several times, and I did watch it in slow motion and also in reverse. And I think when you know what I'm referencing. Come on, Mark. You know what I'm referencing.
Hey, Doc, you are. But you are quite the kidder.
When he said "fuck Koda," I think what he meant was he was referring to the photographs. I don't think he was referring to the actual dog, because he was showing a photograph of his car, and somebody thought it was a photograph of the dog.
Right,
that's what I think.
In conjunction with the "fuck Koda," he told us he was getting rid of her. So
no, I'm not denying that. He definitely said that. He's
I don't know if I mean, I think we need to replay the clip, Doc, because that is.
I'm just going to ring Mike. We've got a super chat here. Patel Philippe, $2. Ring him up for Mechas. I'm going to ring him and see what he says. Let's just see what
I got. Kevin.
Wouldn't the dog and the Porsche be the perfect duo to pick up women, though? Am I not wrong?
You're on target. Come on. I watched it several times.
Hey, man, are you okay? I'm just checking everything's okay with you. That's all.
Yeah, I'm okay, but I'm not coming back on, man.
Yeah, man, don't worry about it. These dogs are a fucking pain in the ass, man. I told you this, man. That's why I said don't get one. They're fucking annoying. Man, don't worry about it. They've all calmed down. It'll blow over. Mikey, you're an important character on the show.
I know I am, but you know what? I just fucking had it. Yesterday was the final straw.
Look.
And I'll let you know if if I decide to come back, okay?
Is Koda okay?
Yeah, Koda's fine.
Okay, man. It probably you didn't deliver the message. It probably wasn't.
Making shit up.
Yeah, it probably wasn't delivered the best way. That's the problem. Like, you got to understand, when you buy a Porsche, right? That's really an obnoxious purchase. It's like buying a big dildo. You can't just walk around with it and shove it up people's arm. You got to be tactful. You know what I mean? Like if you came on the show and said the dog's being a real fucking pain in the ass, everyone would sympathize. But it's kind of, you went and bought this Porsche, which, man, people get really jealous. Do you understand? They're very jealous of these sort of things.
Well,
I mean, that fucking Rolex guy. You know that fucking Rolex guy. He doesn't even have a proper Porsche. He's only got a fucking Cayman. You know, the pretend that it's the Porsche you buy when you can't afford a 911. You know, he's just a pretender. That guy's pretend. He gets jealous, man. What do you think happens? These guys can't afford vintage Porsches. And that's what happened, man. They just.
I couldn't afford it either. I sold everything I fucking owned to get this thing.
Yeah, but they're not prepared to do that. They're not prepared to do that, Mikey. They're lazy fucks, okay? They're lazy, jealous fucks, okay? So they just, when you mentioned that Koda, you know, it's a bit of a shock because we thought you loved the dog.
Well, I do love the dog, but she's just becoming like older and older, like I said, and on top of that, I'm kind of like not really bonding with her like I originally thought I was.
Because Mark said he'll give you a few pointers. Mark said he'd give you some pointers. If you come on the show, he'll give you a few pointers.
No, I got his number. I'm going to call him. I'm not going to do nothing on the show.
Okay.
I'll let you know.
Okay. Because we're trying to help you, man. Because it could be a good dog. It could be a good dog. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. I'll ask Mark about that, and we'll find out. Right now, my mom dropped her dog on me.
Okay.
And I have to have.
Well, you got to look after your mum's dog. Otherwise, you may not have a place for you to stay yourself. You might be in the doghouse. You got to look after your mum's dog. You got to know where your bread's buttered from. You know what I mean? You got to know where your bread's buttered from. Otherwise, you don't know the shit sandwich. I eat shit sandwiches all the time. You know, I accepted a fucking Seiko from Marcelo, and Marcelo gets angry that I booted. Sirocco paid to boot him off. He's now angry. He goes, oh, why did you do that? I sent you a watch. I said, hey, man, I can't control Sirocco. Man, it's tough. Just calm down a bit. We love you. I just want to make sure you know we love you and we'd like you to come back. Give it a bit of a break.
All right.
But don't take it too serious, okay? And don't get any more fucking pets, man. You can only get pets you can eat. That's the honest advice to you, man. Come on. They're a fucking pain in the ass. I could have told you this off air. I can't say that on air. I can't say that in front of dog trainer. Fucking dogs and cats are a pain in the fucking ass. I can't say that to him. You understand?
My mom's dog is absolutely wonderful.
You know, you can get these new electronic dogs. You just put batteries in them. And when you had enough, you can put them in the cupboard. You know, they can fuck them right off. You know what I mean? This Japanese... Man, just have a think about it.
I'm done with pets after this.
Yeah, I know, man. Pets are a pain in the ass. Okay, man. I just want to make sure we love you and everything's okay. I don't want you getting upset, okay?
Yeah, all right.
Okay, love you, man.
I'll let you know.
Bye, man.
All right. Look at you, Archie.
I think he's doing it. What do you think there, Mark?
He didn't sound too good, to be honest with you.
Yeah, look. He agrees. He's not going to get any more pets. At least we're going to break the cycle, okay?
I feel like you just said one of the funniest things I've ever heard you say. Actually, two of them. Well, the line about the electronic dog that you can fuck right off in a cupboard when you get bored with it, that was pretty good. But the best line you've ever said, maybe in the history of the show, was, I'm not getting any pet that I can't eat.
Yes.
Archie.
You understand, don't you? You know where I'm coming from. Now, we got a super chat here, past the $2. Mike, let's go for a walk. And we got Apes, $5. Mark doesn't have a trainer. Mike doesn't have a trainer, and he doesn't walk that dog. The dog is active because Mike doesn't walk Koda. And we got Mr. C, $2. Mike accidentally ran over Koda with his Porsche.
Oh.
I don't think so. Look, I don't think he did. Look, it's
Mike's not the type.
Look, he's a look.
I feel like
he's probably not he's not the most PC person. Sometimes
he would never harm a dog.
Right. Sorry.
You don't think he put a dog on a lathe? I don't either.
I said he would never harm a dog.
Yeah, he wouldn't put a dog on a lathe.
You'd have to freeze it first before you put it on the lathe, don't you think? Sorry.
Archie, I've been reading the chats, and you're gonna have to get Mike back, man. I mean, I can't do this forever. My voice is hurting.
You know, the problem is, what do we call you down there? Oh, Doc the Snake. Here's the problem, Doc the Snake. I mean, I understand Mike taking a break from today because there's a lot of anger and people going to jump all over him, and he doesn't really want to take it. But the reality,
come on, Mark. You're
going to have to face the music. I don't care how long it is. When you come back, you are going to get jumped in just like into the gang. You're going to get jumped in. It's going to be ugly. It's a shame, but that's what's guys. Peanut Gallery, punters, bogans, all. Will you be nice to Mike if he comes back? Let us know in your super chats and in the comments. Will you be nice to Mike? Maybe he's
Come on, Mark. That's not right, man. Come on, Mark.
I'm trying to get them to say they'll be nice to you. I'm just afraid they're going to be mean when you come back.
I'm also going to need a salary increase, man. This is just not worth it.
Is that right? Well,
it's stress, man. It's stressing me out.
Mechalus is willing to super chat $100 right now to get Mike on the show so he can get roasted. The problem is Archie would like that, but I feel like Mike might not want to participate.
That's a lot of money, man.
Well, I hear you. If we up the ante, maybe Archie would be willing to use his persuasive powers to call Mike back, because like we know Mike really loves Archie, but Mike knows he's going to get beat up. I don't really look forward to that myself. I'm not willing to. I really don't want to jump in. Shit, man. I already hit him over the head with I put my soap in a sock, and we had a lock party, but I don't want to do it again. I don't even know what to say.
It's kind of people often they get a pet, then they get rid of it because they can't put a pet in a rental. If you're renting a place, you really shouldn't have a pet unless it's like you're renting it from a family.
Archie.
Super chat.
We got Eric L, $2. I'm Koda's disappointment.
Well, I feel bad. The whole thing, it's a shame. Mike really should be basking in the glory of your love, the love of the Archieverse with his new Porsche, and instead, he's the butt. He's the goat. It's a shame, honestly.
It's not right, man. Mark, come on, man.
Well, then keep the dog, train the dog, fix the dog. Nothing wrong with that dog. She just loves you too much. She's just excited. She's just happy. She's not bold. She's happy. Bold.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
She's a little fluff monkey. I never heard the word, my dog is too bold. Oh, there he goes. There she blows. Wow, you can hear me. You're not supposed to hear that.
Look, pets are difficult. Pets are difficult at the best of times, guys. We've all had these problems.
Oh, no. Sirocco Sales, super chat.
Sirocco Sales, super chat. $3. Is Koda in my urn?
Oh, jeez.
It's a bit morbid, that there.
Come on, Sirocco. That's not cool, man.
Okay. Well, yes.
The internet can be nasty and vicious for sure.
It's just so unnecessary. He did not have to blurt that out. He didn't have to even tell anybody. He could have called me privately. I would have held that secret.
I was talking about the photo, man. I was talking about the photo. I wasn't talking about.
Yeah, but you're the same. You're the same person who talks about the photo of the flag on the moon and the
back
the angle,
into the left, man. Back into the left. I'm telling you, man.
You don't like the angle. It's Koda's photo. You got an answer for everything, don't you, Doc? We have a super chat.
Here we go, super chat. Turtle Knight, $3. Koda didn't pass smog, so had to let him go.
Well, that's really nasty because that's a very long pipe that they stick up there. Rather a bit of a shame.
Jeez. That's not right, man. Mark, come on, man. Mark,
you said, "Come on." What do you want me to do? What? Just tell me what you want me to do.
I don't know.
Now, you wouldn't freeze Koda and put her on a lathe, would you?
Mark, come on, man. That's not right, man.
Archie is the one who said you'd have to freeze her first. That was Archie's bit.
I got to tell you, it's we've all had problems. It's all had problems with pets. It is. I think what the answer is, it's not a quick thing. It's not a. That's why I don't like dogs as fashion accessories. It is really a long commitment. It is really a long commitment.
It is. I make my living off the fact that sometimes dogs can be problematic. On the one hand, on the other hand, people love them to pieces, which gives them a problem. I can't live with them. I can't live without them. Some people can just get rid of them, but I don't see those people as clients. I see the people who want to keep their dogs.
Yeah.
So, anyway, Doc, tell Archie what you think of this watch. Got under your skin. You kind of like this one, don't you?
Oh, what do you think
Is that
there,
the
Doc?
ball?
Yes, it is, sir.
You're not going to like this. I've been pricing them, and the only thing is I'm looking at getting a ball that's only a date. I don't want the day there, so I'm just going to get the date.
Here? What's going on? Look at the avatar of this guy.
Hey man, fuck Koda, man. I got a Porsche 930 now. I'm even cooler. It's me, Kimberly the Snake.
Wow. Is that a sex doll or a cadaver in the background?
Mark, I borrowed it off of Ross.
Don't believe this guy, man. This is not the real Mike the Snake, man.
I'm the real Mike the Snake, man. I don't know this guy.
He sounds a little like Danny.
Hit a Porsche 930 with a whale tail. Fuck Koda. Fuck needs a dog. I got a Porsche.
Oh, dear God. Poor Mike. Poor Koda. It's just like Mike everywhere I look. It's Mike.
That's not really Mike, man. I'm telling you, that's not Mike. I'm Mike. That's not Mike.
Right here in my Porsche.
Archie, you got to do something.
I don't know if you have a Porsche, but that doesn't make you Mike.
I think it's like dueling mics. Which of you is going to take Koda? Which of you fake mics is going to take Koda, the real Koda?
Why don't you take Koda, man? You got the Porsche over there.
Who are you talking to? The other Mike?
Oh, wait a minute. I'm talking to myself. Machine Gun, you want a dog, man?
Super chat.
No, I'm good. I don't need any dogs. Thank you, though. I love them, don't get me wrong, but I don't need any pets.
My 930 didn't shit on my floor, man. All over my rug.
Stud Muffin, $5. Mark, when are you returning to Thailand? You're not going for a while, are you?
Yeah, I haven't been in ages. Last time I was there was 7 years ago. I would love to go back. I have a really good friend, a watch collector, a friend of this channel, who owns a fine dining, beautiful restaurant in Pattaya. Beautiful restaurant. Anyway, I would love to go back, but I don't have a plan right now. So one of these days.
Okay.
I also really want to go to the Philippines, and P Cars has got some real good hookups in the Beverly Hills, Manila. So I would love to meet him sometime at BGC and Makati and see a little bit of the Philippines one of these days. But first, I'm going to see you. You're coming to Chicago.
Oh, you're not looking at going in. Okay, fair enough. Yeah.
I'll see you in October, apparently.
October, yeah.
I did hear a little bit of a rumor that you and I might be making a quick side trip to the flyover states and dropping in on Clyde. Did you realize that Clyde and I have never been in the same room? We have never met in person.
Fuck, no.
So and neither of you. So I feel like you and me.
It's funny. It's like the Brady Bunch. They didn't actually know the people from the TV show after and before their show. People just assumed they knew each other because the shows, but they didn't.
They were brothers and sisters, weren't they?
Yeah.
Anyway, it's all for the show. It's just for the show, guys. But at the end of the day, Paul, you and I might run out to Oklahoma City for a couple of quick days.
How far is it? Would we take a plane? Would you have to take a plane or?
Yeah. You'd want to take a plane, but it's 2 hours, no more.
That's nothing.
2.5
Nothing
hours.
there.
It's just a quick.
We have to make sure he's there, okay? Because I don't want to fly there if he's not there.
Cheap flights. TW is saying that I need to eat balut to really experience the Philippines. Balut is a fertilized duck egg that's not quite ready to hatch, but almost. and then they just break it open, and there's a little fetus, there's a duck fetus in there.
It's awful. That
it's got feathers on it.
It's got feathers. It's got a beak. It's got feet, and then they suck the juice out with vinegar and then eat the fetus, feathers and all. Have you ever seen that in any of your travels, Arch?
Yes, I've heard of that. It's I think you might have to eat pang.
No, that's pog.
Pag. You know what pag is?
Yeah. They fish meat out of the dumpster and then they fry it up again to kill the germs and then just eat it's dumpster diving.
Depending
believe
upon
it or
your
not,
political
because it's
party,
so fried, because it's fried, it's actually people don't get sick from it, do they?
They boil it. They got to kill the germs.
Depending upon your party, that's not a duck yet.
Oh.
Now, Doc, you have extensive experience with Southeast Asia. Not everybody knows that, but
I have expensive and painful.
Exactly.
Expensive and painful. That's how I reference
right.
it.
I know you do. So what I want to know is if you've ever seen an unfertilized duck or chicken egg. Have you ever? What is the weirdest thing that that she made you eat?
Well, she didn't make me eat it, actually. I ate it on my own. It's a Guamanian delicacy that's called fruit bat, and it is actually delicious.
Now, Guamanian, you're talking about from Guam.
Yes.
The island of Guam, which is an American protectorate.
Yes.
In Southeast Asia.
Correct.
In the Pacific.
And it's a fruit bat, and it's a delicacy. This fruit bat is a delicacy.
But I'm weirded out. Does it taste like chicken? What is?
Well, it's hard to describe it exactly. It's somewhere near chicken. But the main thing is that it tastes as if it's been marinated in the nicest fruit sauce you can imagine.
Now,
when in reality, all it was just boiled.
And this is the thing that really weirds me out. You're a vegetarian. The fruit.
Well, this was before I was vegetarian, though.
Well, yes, but does it really count because you're a vegetarian eating a fellow vegetarian? So does it really count as meat if it only eats fruit?
That's a good philosophical question there. It depends on which political party I'm in, too.
Well, we know about that.
But all I can say is it was delicious. It's like it was the best tasting meat that I can recall ever eating, including the T-bone steaks that I used to eat all the time and everything.
You missed that? You missed eating T-bone steaks? I got a friend of mine who went vegetarian, and he was told by the doctor, get back eating the meat. Your health is really suffering. Get back eating meat.
You know why?
Why is that?
He wasn't taking in any turmeric to balance it out.
Oh, okay.
That's a joke. That's a joke.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a joke.
Okay, so
I love bacon too much to go vegan.
Actually, he probably didn't substitute any proteins at all and wasn't eating eggs, because if you don't eat eggs, you're really missing out in terms of all your essential amino acids.
Eggs are the perfect food.
They are. And all this stuff about too much cholesterol is baloney. As long as you're eating a high fiber, low fat diet.
High fiber, low fat diet.
Yeah.
Well, that lets Archie out.
It's when you combine eggs with a high fat diet, that's when it starts causing problems.
I mean, but what if you are high fat, low fiber as an individual? Oh wait, shit. He has the
man, that's not right, man.
Sounds like he has the headphones on. I thought they were off. Archie, I often talk about you.
I'm going to go to the toilet. You can talk about me. I'm going to go for.
No.
I'll be back.
Go ahead. But I'm a little afraid. I'm afraid to say anything because I fear that he'll launch his phone to hear what I'm saying. Guys, if you really hate Archie, don't super chat until he gets back, so we can teach him not to go to the toilet in the middle of his show.
I think what we used to do is just read the chat stuff.
Well, I'm going to leave you to that.
How come you're not coming on, ABC?
I will be right back. Literally, I've got to go to the toilet. But
are you serious?
I am. Chris and Doc, I swear. Keep going. I'll be right back. Just take me a second.
So how you been, Doc?
I'm all right. I really do believe that Mike was talking about the photograph and not the dog itself. I watched it
Yeah, I
several
think
times.
Go ahead.
No, what did you think? What did you think?
No, let's just say I think a lot of people just kind of blew it out of proportion. I know he would never like harm the dog or do anything. You know what I mean?
And he certainly isn't like into bestiality or anything. It's not like he'd literally fuck Koda, right?
No,
So I mean, come on.
no. Like, so I like Mikey. He's a nice guy.
He's a very nice guy.
I think people see that and they just kind of give him a hard time on it. You know?
The scary thing, though, he is harmless until you poke him one too many times.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure I wouldn't want to be on his bad side. You know?
Sirocco says he was talking about Koda. See, when I watched the tape, somebody asks him, like he mentions he has a photograph of it right here. I've got a photograph right here. And then somebody else is saying, is that of Koda? And then that's when he says, fuck Koda. And then he's showing the picture of the car. I really believe he's referencing the car and all of that conversation in his mind.
Fuck Koda.
Who did that?
Mark maybe.
Not Mark. It's me. It's mine. Fuck Koda.
But yeah, I don't know.
It's
Like I
like
said,
the dog trainer, man.
I don't know what y'all doing. I just fuck that dog. Oh, hey, how are we? I'm back.
So you think he's just excited about the Porsche?
Well, because somebody was asking him to show the Porsche. He was bringing up a photo on his phone. And then somebody else says, is that a picture of the dog?
No, I asked him how the dog liked the car. I was just making a joke. How's Koda like the car? And that's when he went, fuck it. All I know is I deal with people who are frustrated with their dogs for a living. It's what I do. And
that's what you're picking. That's the vibe.
Well, here's what I picked up. He's done. He's done. He's not going to call me. He's welcome to call me, but he's not going to call me. And the reason he's not going to call me is he doesn't want a solution. He's just done. I know my people who are done. I do this for a living. This is my verse. You know.
But yes. Again, like I mentioned earlier, I feel like that would be the perfect duo, though, a dog and a Porsche to pick up women. Wouldn't you guys agree?
Only thing is, it needs to be one of those little tiny rat dogs.
Look, I don't think you should get another pet. Just stay out of pets. I think it'd be a good.
Is that an animal slur? What I just said, a rat dog? Is that an animal slur, Mark? I didn't mean it. If it is.
Wait, what? What'd you say?
Calling it a rat dog, is that a slur?
No, I
didn't know if that was a slur.
Actually, I have a rat terrier, and we call them ratties. So yeah, no, it's not a slur.
Oh, good.
Although if you need a fruit bat, I think you're not far away from eating a rat. Because a fruit bat is basically a rat with wings, except for a fruit bat is big. Like, aren't they big?
No,
yes, they are.
They're not that big. They're a size.
The wings are big.
The wings are big, yes, but the body
the
itself
animal
is
itself is like a mouse.
A rat. It's between a rat and a mouse, size-wise.
What part are you eating? Like their face? You can't eat the wings. That's just all membrane.
The face. It's interesting that you mentioned that, because after everybody's gotten the good bits, you're left with bat faces and wings in the soup. They're looking up at you in the soup.
Oh fuck!
But.
I couldn't even handle. Listen, I've seen some funny things, particularly in Thailand, but I really, honestly, I kind of ate around the chicken foot in my soup. It had fingerprints, but
I don't think I'd want to eat a chicken foot. There's nothing there,
Oh no, there's the toes are meaty and cartilaginous. So there's
what do they do? Do they fry it?
Quite a lot of collagen there.
They probably do fry it, right?
No, they stewed it. It was stewed. I mean, maybe I suppose they fry them. I don't know. But in my case, it was floating around in my soup.
Fried toenails.
No, thank God those were clipped off. Like, fuck.
It's not right to make fun of other people's delicacies.
I suppose that's true. A lot of people enjoy a good chicken foot or a nice fruit bat.
I've eaten those feet. I've eaten those chicken feet. Did you know that?
I'm not surprised.
Hey, speaking of which, we got the doc on the show. Do you want to have a look at some of the photos from? I took our good friend out to lunch yesterday,
Yes.
This was our good friend, and I'll bring up some photos. You want to see some photos? I'll show you some holiday snaps.
Sure.
Let's get some
sure.
holiday snaps.
I was also
going
to let Mark know that, I get people calling me and asking me questions all the time. They want all sorts of chiropractic adjustment hints and solutions to this. They also want Costco discounts on a regular basis. It's just part of the territory, Mark. It's just part of the territory.
You have the, can I get the long hot dog along with my adjustment?
I mean, it's all kinds of silly questions like that.
Exactly.
Let's have a look here. Let's have a look at this. Is where I took
who is that? What are we looking at?
LA Methwich to lunch yesterday. We got a Doc. You can tell me that. Okay, that's LA Methwich sitting down. That's LA Methwich, and I'll show you the food that we had here. Let's have a look at some of the food. That's my food. I had the carbonara. Is that healthy, Doc? It's a heart attack on a plate. Okay, let's be honest.
If you're leaving that part behind, it's probably healthier than eating everything.
A bit fatty.
And this here was LA mess with spaghetti with seafood. That was delicious.
How do you know it was delicious? Did you taste it?
Because I ate half of it.
Did you slurp his noodle? You slurped Matthew's noodle, didn't you?
That's the hotel I was staying at, the Pullman, the Cairns International. That's the hotel I was staying at.
Noodle.
And they had a cruise ship. Look across the road there, a cruise ship. You'd like the way they do that. It's a car. Looks like it's floating.
It's for sale or something, or it's just
something like that. Sorry, one photo here.
Oops, what was that? Let's go back. Let's go back.
One minute. Is
that Yoko Ono?
I got another photo. I got to show you a photo. Look at this. I want to show you something very, very important here.
Was that the roommate?
We then went to dinner. Guess what we had for dinner? Do you know what we had for dinner?
The young lady in the picture?
Do you know what we had for dinner?
More food?
What do you think we had for dinner?
Yes, more food.
Steak.
No, we had really good food. This is the thing.
Lobsters?
Coral trout?
We actually, I got to tell you, we had seafood for dinner. The important thing is, let me say this to you guys. You got to remember, with Methy himself there, he actually, he's had some issues, but he's eating better. Doc, you can confirm this. Eating good, healthy food is going to make you a lot more positive, don't you think?
Well, what's up with LA Methwich? I don't really know the story.
I don't know the diagnosis myself, but it seems like his posture's improving.
He's got he had an immune illness, right? He's had some really issues with his skin. And I got to tell you,
Has he been appropriately tested?
Yes, he has. He has.
Okay.
And I got to tell you, it's not an easy thing to live with, but you understand? Like he's got.
No, that's why they have to check to find out what part of the immune system is having problems.
He had some really bad liver problems. Okay.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah. I'm just telling you what he had.
Try and be a little more optimistic. Well, that's not good.
Well, did he have jaundice? Do you know if it got that bad?
I don't think it did, but he had really bad, like a really bad eczema.
Well, he looked very good in your stream. I mean, he looked like he felt well.
I'm hoping he's getting a lot better.
I'm sure he lost some weight, but
don't think he's had an easy life. Okay, don't think he looks okay. He's actually had some really bad illness he's had there. I'll just show you.
I'm just saying it's better to. Yeah, it looks like hopefully he's bouncing back, and that's what it looked like.
I got the photo. Here we go. That's when I was flying on the plane to there. That's me and LA Methwich. This is when we went for dinner. Mm-hmm. By the way, his Seiko is beautiful. That Seiko is beautiful. That was for dinner. Is that healthy, Doc? Let's barramundi with a little bit of seafood.
Oh, it is barramundi. Why would you get barramundi as a freshwater fish and you're on the ocean? Why wouldn't you get coral trout?
It's actually, it can be lightly, Doc. Lightly.
It's beautiful. That's beautiful. That looks amazing.
That's like being slightly pregnant.
Guys, barramundi is for
what
Americans.
That's what LA Methwich had. He had beer, batter, cod, and chips. I didn't do that. I did the slightly.
He needs to put on the
even
weight.
more fried.
He needs to put on the weight. Barramundi is like pike.
Look at that.
guys. It's like
a little octopus. There's an octopus sliced off, Marky. There we go. Octopus sliced.
I approve.
Looks a lot like that foot you were going to eat, Mark.
A little.
And there was a cruise ship. Look at this. Speaking of which, have you ever seen a fucking cruise ship drive by?
It's a Carnival cruise ship. Carnival.
Yes.
You can tell by the logo.
It's a bit of an old one, that isn't it? How old would that be?
Older. Yeah, it is. You can tell by the prow.
Yeah.
Make them like it's a lot of wasted space. They use that for cabins now. So, but it's an older ship. But so that means it's also smaller. But
that ship would be what, like 20 years old?
Probably 25. Yeah.
Okay, late 90s sort of ship.
Probably.
Have a look at that. That's a tugboat. Push it. Look, tugboat's fucking amazing tugboat. There we go. It's driving by. Look at that.
Oh.
And what sort of engine does it have in there?
Like a lot of engines.
There's Archie. There's Archie. I'm sweating like a pig.
I was almost abandoned by a Carnival cruise ship
in
Cozumel, Mexico.
Yep, that's a blue. You were abandoned. Why? Why is that? And that's Dundee's. That's the restaurant we went to for dinner, and that's the Sirocco Mercedes. That's the Sirocco.
Yeah.
Well, I was on a Carnival cruise and it stopped, and I can't remember if it was Cozumel or Cancun, wherever, guys. Cozumel, Cancun, which one has the Senior Frogs? About a 45-minute walk from the dock. Anyway,
I think it's Cancun.
Okay, so there we were in Cancun, Chris.
We have one in Myrtle.
Sounds like you've been there. And anyway, so it's a long ass walk to the Senior Frog and into town. We should have just called a cab, but we thought we'd walk. And anyway, we get as far as Senior Frog, and we're dying of thirst. We just can't go on any further. So we go in there, and oh my God, it's Jello shots, whistle shots, like all kinds of crazy stuff. The margaritas were in these giant. They look like giant fish bowls, like a goldfish bowl. So we got completely royally fucked up and failed to notice that the bar was emptying out until we heard the boat's whistle, going off in the distance. And we realized we were very drunk, but we realized, holy fuck, it's the boat.
We got to get back on that.
Yeah, and they're leaving. They're going to leave. That's what they do like 10 minutes before they leave. And so we run outside drunkenly. I mean, we stagger outside. There's no cabs anymore. We can't run. We're too far. We're too drunk. Yeah. The cabs are gone because everybody's left for the ship ready. There's one guy with a horse cart that was taking pictures with the tourists. And this horse had she was covered in flowers. And her name, I will never forget, the horse's name was Margarita. So we drunkenly negotiate a $30 ride back to the ship, because it's the only way we have a prayer of making it. And I kept telling him, get us there fast, make sure we get there. So he starts whipping Margarita, and I go, ¿Cómo se llama el caballo? Which means, what's the horse's name? And he goes, se llama Margarita, señor. And then he starts whipping Margarita to make her go fast. I'm like, no, don't hit her. Don't hit her. She'll get us there. And Margarita ran like the wind. I mean, she was like a 30-year-old nag. But Margarita ran like the wind and got us to the ship was screaming at us as we were running up the gangplank. And the second we were on board, up it went and off we took. I was very nearly abandoned, drunk and.
And if you are abandoned, what happens then? You got to fly to the next port. Well, you don't have your passport with you, do you?
I don't know what the fuck you do. I think I've heard, because people get abandoned.
You have to get helicoptered like Lucille Ball did in one of those episodes.
No, but I think there'll be a port agent who will arrange for you to get flown to the next destination, but it costs you a fortune to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or the ship will then somehow get your passport to you, and you're stuck in Cancun for a week until the ship manages to get. I don't know. You don't want to miss your boat.
You don't want to miss it. Fuck, that was a Carnival as well. Carnival's quite a upmarket cruise company.
No, they're lowbrow. No? It's all like young kids and.
Oh, Carnival's lowbrow. My dad was telling me Carnival. Actually, let me say that. Sorry. My dad said it's a Carnival cruise. We're better than P&O. Is it better than P&O?
Well, I never heard of P&O.
That's because he was going on Carnival.
I never heard of P&O. Listen, Carnival, then better than that is Royal Caribbean. Better than that is
Silver Stream is expensive, isn't it? Silver Sea.
I don't know that line. We don't have that line here, maybe. You're better off on a Celebrity or a Princess cruise. But Carnival's nice. Royal Caribbean. Also nice, but Carnival is considered.
Oh, Princess is P&O. That's P&O. The Love Boat was P&O, for fuck's sake. The Love Boat. And you know what? You know what fucking happened to the Love Boat? Can I tell you? Let me fucking tell you. Give you a fucking story. You know what happened to the Love Boat?
They scrapped it for iron.
Rust
It was
bucket.
rehomed.
Fuck the Love Boat. You know what? Fuck the Love
The
Boat.
Love Boat. You know, and because what happens is
Gee.
after 30 years, it's not a fuel efficient vessel, and it's not efficient to run cruises with it. So they what they do is, okay, so the cruise ships, they start off in Europe or America. By the time they come to Australia, it's like they're on the second life. Okay, second life. Okay, then they go to Turkey or Eastern Europe, and then they go to.
In Turkey, they break them down. Turkey's one of those. Turkey and India is where they take them apart.
Did you know the funny thing is, if you pulled a ship apart in Europe, it's actually worth 20 million euros negative. It's
because of the toxic materials that they have to,
But when you scrap it in India or these other Bangladesh or wherever the fuck they do it, it's actually worth a couple $1 million.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Fuck the chemicals. We'll take that iron. Thank you very much.
Did they ever make
'cause there's a lot of
cruise ships? Concrete cruise ships?
No, they don't actually have concrete cruise. I think concrete's not a very efficient. It's not an efficient.
It doesn't float, Doc.
It does. It does. Concrete does float. No, they had concrete boats. You know, they had a World War II. There was a World War II aircraft. The World War II ships made of concrete. It was very cheap, and it's got other problems. But okay, just Google, Marky. Google World War II concrete boats. Just Google that. Okay.
Yeah, steel was at a premium during World War II, and then they switched to concrete.
I see. I've written on one of
other problems with it. Concrete's also it's more expensive for fueling costs, and there's other because anything will float if it's got the buoyancy. It's the buoyancy. It's got the water. It's lighter. Anything will float if it's got the buoyancy. You know what I'm saying? Ask Sirocco. He's the expert in this stuff here.
The problem is it floats like a rock, which isn't desirable.
No. Well, if it becomes too heavy, it'll sink like a stone.
It's not aerodynamic, which I know isn't kind of in boats too.
Why do they put concrete boots on people then?
Yep, because it's fluid dynamics. Exactly. Some of the chat is saying that this is worse than car talk.
Well, come on, guys, you have the link. Come on in here and help us. Get on this, jump on this panel anytime, people. Archie, post the link. Let's get some of our friends who are complaining. Let's get them in here and
I don't know what's going on here. It's the link is pinned, but I will post it.
Scratchy wants to know if you've heard from Mike the Snake.
I rang Mike the Snake.
I think he hasn't been around. If he's asking that question, he hasn't been around.
Oh dear God.
Exactly right. What do you think? I got to tell you something. It's cruise. How many cruises have you been on, Marky?
About 5 or 6, I guess.
Okay.
That's enough.
Yeah, I really love cruising. It is because you know what? It's all the alcohol and food you want. And
I was about to say it's an excuse to eat.
It absolutely is. It's good food, good alcohol. It's like a hotel that stops someplace exotic every day. Your hotel moves. They have all kinds of activities, stuff to do. So I absolutely love a cruise. You got to get the drink package, then you just drink all you want.
Are you frozen?
Archie, have you been on a cruise?
Never been on a cruise. Never.
Been on
a cruise.
Honestly, Doc, I think he'd like it, don't you?
Oh, it's right up his alley.
It's like basically a 24-hour buffet, including room service. If you're too lazy to get up, you have your breakfast, your coffee on your balcony, and then go have breakfast again. 24 hours a day. And if you want to go to the specialty seafood or steakhouse restaurant, it's only an extra like $20 to make the reservation. And then get the drink package. It'll include a bottle of wine with dinner and as many cocktails as you can handle during the day. If you get the
vegetarian, you have to make sure they know that ahead of time. But I got very lucky. There was a large Indian family, and they brought me in to their family. I was one.
Did you introduce them to? Did you eat fruit bat with them? Did they okay the fruit bat?
I was eating. What was I eating? I was eating curry, and I was eating mushroom attar, which was delicious.
I don't really know what attar is. What is it? Atari?
It's like it's peas and mushroom and a nice sauce.
Peas and mushrooms. Oh, is that the stuff with the chunks of like some kind of cheese in it?
Well, mine I had them not put cheese in mine, but yes,
I see.
You can get it with the cheese, and I guess the matar means cheese, but I'd get it without the cheese, and delicious over rice.
Yeah, very nice. I like Indian food. I do indeed.
But I just lucked out because they were on the cruise, and so they let them know that they needed vegetarian dishes for all 25 of them.
I mean, but Doc, don't you think that cruising is like maybe the most luxurious type of vacation?
It's probably one of the most decadent because you're just sitting around eating and drinking, and occasionally partying, and then eating and drinking, and some sleeping. And if you're lucky, a little bit of, the nasty, and then back to eating and drinking.
ABC says mutar is peas, paneer, and cheese.
Yeah, and I would get it without the cheese.
Very good. I like the cheese in there, and I'll have it over rice any day.
Yeah, delicious.
I love Indian food. We have a place near us called the Himalayas, and it's a great restaurant, really nice. But
is that the one you and Jin went to?
I've never talked him into going. No, he and I have gone to one called Gaylord, ironically, but Himalayas is about a half an hour farther for him, and he just won't do it. He's like, I'm trying to drive. It's far enough. I'm not going to drive any further.
Even if it's better, he doesn't want to go in.
It is better. Yeah, it kind of is better. But I'm a sucker for an Indian lunch buffet because they just put out all the favorites.
That's true, because then you get to sample different things.
Yeah,
that's an advantage for that. I haven't done a good Indian restaurant meal in a while. I need to do that again. I did some Thai recently, but I need to do Indian.
What'd you have?
I had a pumpkin curry. Pumpkin curry is what I had.
Wow, fancy! That you went to a fancy Thai place.
It's a little bit fancy, yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's like normally a place I go for dates and things, and it's a little bit fancy.
We got Curly. Curly's on. Hey, how are you?
What's up, Curly?
What's up, Curly? I was just listening to you and Mark. Are you guys in the same hotel room talking to each other? Are you on a Zoom call or?
This is a conference call, exactly. It's a conference call.
OnlyFans?
It's a conference call.
Hey, Arch, why are you turning off your camera? You know that Tim Wright's not streaming right now. Maybe that's why you got 184 people, because you sure the fuck ain't because of this riveting material you're providing here.
If we've got 184 people, by the way,
Archie, where you at, Archie?
Please hit the upvote. Please.
There's nobody else streaming except you in the Archieverse, Archie. You got any Methy video that it was like Madman paid what? $2,000 for 7 fucking pictures and a fucking tugboat and a fucking cruise ship? Archie, sinking ship did Archie's old man already pass away? Did he already get his inheritance, or
he's on mute right now?
He doesn't seem to care. Do you not care about super chats anymore? Your audience?
What am I supposed to do? None of them are fucking coming in. What can I do?
What do you mean? Why the fuck do they have to come in? Where's all the fucking video from meeting up with Methy? You couldn't do one fucking interview with Methy? We fucking raised $2,000 for 7 fucking pictures of fucking food that Bear has told you a million fucking times. Nobody gives a flying fuck about. Then you sit there listening to these 2 fucking guys like they just went out on a fucking date last night.
But to be fair, Methy was on last night.
And you, Mister, I'm so concerned about Koda. Why the fuck didn't you call Mike and do a welfare check on him instead of blaming it all on Mike? I'm gonna officially change.
I rang Code. I rang
I'm
Mike.
officially changing my position after fucking my wife made me self-reflect. Mike the Snake is probably one of the most courageous people in this whole sewer shithole of a fucking Archieverse, okay? For admitting in front of this whole piranha tank that he couldn't take care of his dog. And that it was a bad fit for him. You know what, Mikey? I apologize to you for being a passionate dog owner. It took courage to admit that at the same time you got your Porsche and you have your mother to take care of and you have your mother's dog to take care of, that it's too much responsibility and it takes a real man to look out for the best interest of that dog, even though he knew he was going to get shit on, not only from this channel, but from the other channel for the last 16 fucking hours, accusing him of fucking euthanizing his dog and every fucking thing else. He's got more balls than anybody on this panel, including my fucking self, for the abuse that he takes every fucking day for being your fucking crotch fat fuck. Now try running a fucking show, because I'll tell you what, your fucking CEO is starting to get fucking bored with you. I'm getting bored with you. Bear's getting bored with you. And you got a fucking derelict that's got 50 people that makes $500 a day. You know why? Because he reads his fucking chat and he gives a fuck about his fucking audience. So if you want to go back to the vampire and hear this, everybody comes back, you're the original, you're the OG. You know what? This is how Rome fucking fell apart, Archie. By fucking arrogance.
Mr. C,
hubris,
$1. $1, Mr. C.
Yeah, wow. $1 in the last fucking hour with 200 people in the fucking room. I mean, we were all looking forward to this inspirational Methy hookup, and you give us 7 fucking pictures? Are you fucking kidding me, Archie? Tell me, Archie, why the fuck I should come here and give a flying fuck about this shit anymore? You know that Mikey doesn't want to fucking come back here. Do you blame him? And I feel partially responsible. And I apologize to him. 16 fucking hours of that guy being the content in this fucking meat grinder of a bunch of fucking middle-aged fucking losers and 30-year-old wannabe fucking waiting for their parents to die so they can live off their fucking inheritance. What a fucked up fucking play. What a fucked up ship you're on. And you don't even give a fuck. How do you justify do you think that Patel Philippe is going to float your boat every fucking day? 200 people in the room, you don't even give a fuck if you're getting a super chat or not, listening to fucking toenail clipping stories and fucking gay cruise ships? No. Call Mike, apologize to Mike, get him back on here, because he's the only one that time after time. Who else would come on here when your fucking ship is sinking besides them and maybe JJ? Now all of a sudden you got Mark coming back and Doc. I mean, Doc must have thought it was the end of the show.
Narc,
ask these guys.
I appreciate what you're
saying. They come over here. What content are they going to make? They're fucking clueless on what's going on. They don't know what the fuck's going on in the Archieverse. So you get a Zoom gay call.
Narc,
I got videos. I got videos there.
Thank you, Narc.
Where's the videos? Where's the videos of LA Methwich?
I got videos. I've got videos. Okay.
Well, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Why are you kicking back on the couch like this is the morning show? Did you interview Methy? Can we listen? Do we know Methy's story?
He doesn't. Look.
Methy's fighting with it because he wants to play that stuff on his own channel. This morning, you didn't even invite him on the morning show, and he was in the chat. Instead, what'd you talk about?
I did. I sent him a link. I said, "You're welcome to come on."
No, you say, Methy, come on here. Let's talk about. I mean, well, okay, Archie, can you tell me about one conversation you had with Methy? Tell me Methy's story. What's his story? What's the mission statement?
Look, we had a really good talk there. I mean, some of the stuff in Methy's life is a bit personal, you know.
He's talked about it in the chat. Did you ask him, hey, Methy, you know what? I want to bring some content.
I'm trying to help Methy. I'm trying to help Methy. I went to see Methy, and I'm trying to help Methy, okay?
We all want to see you help Methy. It's not just on your shoulders. Take us on your journey.
Yeah. Here we go. We got Log Jam 2, $2. Spot on, Curly.
I feel very bad because I know that Mike right now, you know, this should have been a shining moment. Yeah, maybe he fucked up, but you know what? After further review, it's actually very courageous for him to admit that it's too much responsibility for him. Because you know what? I didn't factor in the fact that he's got a mother that's going through chemotherapy. He's got his mother's dog. He's just sold all his shit to get his car, whatever the fuck, okay? But the shit that he's been accused of being some fucking welfare fucking recipient and he euthanized his dog and this and that.
Well, I'm not responsible for what Nicholas has said. That's nothing to do with me, Curly.
I'm not saying you're responsible for any of it, but well, I mean, what the fuck did you try to fucking get Mikey on here?
I've been up since 4 a.m. I caught the early plane so I could do this fucking stream.
Call him up and apologize to him and make sure, hey, Mikey, I got you. All Mike wants to hear is that you got his back as a panelist. Do you protect your panelists, or do they all become cannon fodder when you don't feel like running your own show?
I rang him up already. Did you see that or not?
Yeah, you were fucking trolling him.
I said, mate, we want you back.
You want me to replay it? You want me to play a clip?
What did I say that was so bad? I said to him, you're welcome to come on the show.
Archie, he's the crutch under your left arm. That's always there. And then at your right arm, that crutch is temporary. Maybe somebody fills it here and there. It's a roll of the dice. But Mikey is always here for you. That deserves a little bit more respect than he's been getting. And I'm the first one to admit it. I couldn't have the courage to take the trolling that Mike takes day after day after day. I would handle it differently than he does. But you know what? We're gonna drive Mikey right into the arms that are waiting. Open arms are waiting for him to come over to the community channel. And you know what? Mikey is probably the biggest asset, consistent asset that you have on this fucking show. And if anybody on this panel, you know,
I think you've been very hard to Dog Trainer. Dog Trainer trying his best.
Dog Trainer fucking turns this into the Gay Mark show every time he comes on here. He doesn't read the chat. All right, Marky, the only time that you fucking bring up anybody in the chat is if somebody's fucking making fun of you, right?
No, that is so not true.
No, really? No. Okay, let me ask you something. Why do you enable Archie when he's running a shit show and he just lets you fucking just roll? Why do you enable that? Why do you not say, hey, Arch, pull up some comments. Let's interact with the chat.
Because I'm not. Whoa! Let me answer the question. Because I'm not like the dickweed who thinks I'm in charge. Archie's in charge.
Look, the thing is, we were talking
exactly. It
shared some photos. We linked them to cruise ships. It wasn't working, Curly. Sometimes these things don't fucking work.
Okay? Archie, after the first half hour, when the fucking barrage of pity fucking super chats stopped, don't you get it in your head to think, okay, let me turn to the chat. Let me see what I could do to drum up some enthusiasm so I could get some consistent chats. You want to be a slave to one fucking donor that's going to get bored because he doesn't see you applying yourself? You hand over your show to you. Look, you handed over your show to me right now. Tell me to go fuck myself, throw me off, and take control of your show. Where's the LA Methy video? Are you going to do Watchdog? What are you going to do? You just going to kick back and just fucking let anybody fucking say any fucking kind of...
I just came on a plane at fucking... I've been up since 4 a.m. this morning to get on a plane at 6, right? I fucking literally came in the door and started the show. I haven't even fucking downloaded. I'm trying to... I downloaded some photos. I got my phone connected up.
Did you spend the whole day with Methy? Did you spend... When you went to lunch with Methy, did you spend the whole day until you went out to dinner?
I spent lunch with him. And then I spent dinner time with him. And then I did the show.
What did you do between lunch and dinner? Did you spend your time?
I spent a lot of time with him. Went to his house. We discussed personal issues.
So how long is it going to take you to download some video?
Well, Curly, it's not just 5 fucking minutes. I got this stuff here. I'm just downloading it as we speak.
Arch,
Curly,
you can't do the shoot from the hip anymore. You're doing the shoot from the hip shit like this. Like your main show is your morning show. You can't turn both of your shows into the morning show, Archie.
Yeah.
You know what? I hate to be the
best.
bearer of bad news, but you know
Mark
what? You're
is
boring
trying
the
his
fuck out of a
best,
lot of
okay?
people.
He's trying his best. Okay, Mark's trying. He comes on here. He's not paid.
This has got nothing to do with Mark. This is nobody else's fault but yours. Why do you put it on Mark's shoulders? Why do you put it on Doc or Mike the Snake?
Super chat, member chat.
We got a super chat. We got a super chat from Tough Love, $2. The show was fine until Curly came on. Tough Love, $2.
Oh, fuck yourself, you fucking drunk, fucking polar, fucking bipolar, fucking whack job. Play the piano and then fucking go after everybody.
We've got another super chat here from Ross Brady, member for 29 months.
I got some.
Just sending my love and support to
Did you
Archie
see the Ross
and
Rachel
the panel.
Brady clips that we played?
Hey, we do not want to alienate the bipolar community. They represent 95% of our demographic.
Hey, you know what? Me and fucking Herman have a love-hate relationship. He understands it. When he wants abuse, I give it to him.
Okay, we got a super chat from Patel Philippe, $5. AC3, what Curly's trying to tell you is you need to prepare for an entire what's your best one and done show for tomorrow.
There you go. There you go. See, he says it perfectly.
There's a vocabulary word there we don't understand. What does prepare mean? Can someone please help us?
That contrived one and done, shoot from the hip. Hey, Marky, what do you think about what kind of engines are in steamships? Oh, look at the tugboat. What the fuck? Oh, look at that. What are we, a bunch of fucking squirrels in your audience?
Oh, curly.
I literally thought when I came home, I was listening to fucking Crappie and Doc's report having a conversation on the fucking Archie show.
Well, actually, that brings to mind our next segment will be on cat litter. So everybody get ready. Get your notepads out.
I mean, what the fuck? Are you guys, you guys have no fucking drama to talk about at all? Zero?
Well, we did, but you didn't like the topic.
What were you doing? When was the drama? What I heard something about fucking being a vegan, toenail clippings, and fucking tugboats and steamships.
You got us. You're amazing. You really ought to be writing for the newspaper.
Can't make Archie. I just want to come on here. I want to officially apologize to Mike the Snake. I did not know he had so many stresses. I mean, there was a punter, Billy Jeans, I think his name is, her name. Maybe, I don't know. What would you call it?
Billie Jean is not my lover.
Billie Jean is either a female, a non-binary punter. Okay, Billie Jeans. I read that chat, and then I asked my wife, you know what? Maybe I'm wrong about this. Maybe it's best for the dog. So what I don't know. We got Mark. He's the dog expert. How about if Mike documents him going to a no-kill adoption shelter and giving the dog up for somebody who's actually more responsible and is able to have a high-maintenance, high-metabolism dog? What do you think about that? Is that a good solution, Mark?
So,
yeah, I gotta tell you, sorry.
Hey, hang on. You've Curly, here's the problem, though. You've misrepresented most of what Mike said. Now, I don't argue with the fact that Mike has a lot of stresses in his life. So most of the stuff that you said, I think is actually accurate. But it has nothing to do with what Mike said. Mike never said I'm stretched too thin, I don't have the responsibility. What he did say was it's because of her behavior, she's too bold. I haven't bonded to her the way I thought I would. And when I asked for a specific example, well, give me a behavior that's troubling you. Here's what he came up with. When I throw the ball for her, she jumps on me. So although you're speaking maybe the reality of Mike's life, Mike is not as in touch with his emotions as you are in touch with his. So I think that every dog deserves to be in a safe home where somebody loves them. But at the same time, you take the responsibility for a dog on. You should put the least little bit of fucking effort into making sure they don't jump on you.
You know what, Mark? I'm always an advocate.
And I know how to handle that.
I'm always an advocate.
At the end of the day, there are people who are mismatched with their dogs and they rehome them successfully.
Yes. And that's what I think happened here.
I have two of them in my house right now.
You do. And I mean, and look, the patience it takes to take care of an elder dog, a blind dog. But yeah. I have to say this, okay?
And don't forget Jupiter the cat. He looked after Jupiter the cat, Curly.
But Mark is look, Mark. I mean, I don't know if your memory works like my memory. I remember.
This made me mad, Curly, when he said he was getting rid of the dog for behavior.
Me too. But why aren't you letting Mark on?
And he never called me. That's all.
No, Curly, you're out of line here. Out of line. Archie's doing his best. He's doing his best. That's all he can do.
Well, let me finish with Mark a second. But
Well,
Mark, you know what?
I'd rather hear you two go at it. It's kind of
I looked at the clip. I'm going to say this. I advocated when Archie told Mike.
Play the clip.
That the dog would be, he shouldn't get a dog, that it would cut into his freedom, his independence. I was polar opposite. I said, you know what, Mike? You've had a dog, Scooter. The Scooter.
Cody did his best. Mike was doing his best. He had good intention.
Super Jet.
I think he did have a good intention. I think he just made a bad choice that he tried to make work.
Here we go. We got a super chat from Mr. Valju, $10. Archie, for what it's worth, I personally enjoy the offbeat direction these conversations take us. I truly enjoyed hearing about the panel's cruise experience. Peace on Mark and Doc.
Look, Arch, I agree. You and Dave going on the cruise, that's gold. That's gold, Jerry, gold.
There might be a certain subset of this audience that
you know there are cruises just for bears, gay bears, just bears.
Narky, stop this! I'm starting to like you, and it's going to really fuck my world up.
You and Dave, hey, eating fucking Sunday.
I can't believe Archie. I mean, how detached are you? You literally had.
He's doing his best, Curly.
Big Meech, a big donor, a new lead. Big Meech offered you $100 super chat. If you could get Mike on here, you didn't even pick up the phone and call him again.
I rang up. I rang Mike.
No, you rang him before Big Meech. No, you rang him before Big Meech's offer of $100 super chat.
He did his best.
You trolled him, and then when Big Meech, a new lead, a lead that actually started here. Okay, remember when you gave him? From what I hear, Big Meech got the greatest soul reading ever from you. And he actually bribed you into making that soul reading private. I'm dying to find that soul reading.
Curly, he's doing his best.
But Big Meech offered you $100 super chat for Mike the Snake to make an appearance, and you didn't even fucking bother calling him, Mikey. I'll split the super chat with you.
I'll be honest with you. I'm too busy trying to download these fucking videos you're talking about. These videos I'm trying to download, trying to manage that in the background. Stay engaged. Organize half a dozen things, right?
Fucking hard. Look. Don't bullshit.
By the way, I found out a bit of information about LA Meth Witch. You know he's a fitness model.
What the fuck? He couldn't even show up with some crutches for some pity chats?
He's a fitness model. He was tanned. He's been running an 8-year con.
A service dog? What the fuck? The guy's in better shape than I fucking...
How healthy did he look? Did he look sick to you?
Fuck, he looked better than Knock.
Come on, did he look sick, Arch?
Let's be Curly. Let's be fair. That doesn't.
I understand. Look, the thing is this. I understand what's wrong with him. Okay.
Did he look sick, Arch?
Yes, he did.
How did he look sick? He looked healthy to me.
Was he limping when you walked?
What are you saying? He wasn't sick
enough.
Did you have to help him get up out of the chair?
Narky, do you have like underwear shots of LA Meth Witch and some?
Did he have to eat a special diet?
He's a fitness model. He's a well-known fitness model.
I'd like to see the pictures.
That's why he was in shape. He was tanned.
He looked good to me.
Man, wait till he starts fucking getting super chats on his monetized channel.
And this is part of his plan. He wants to parlay his fame that he has now to on his own channel.
Arch, did he take any videos?
Yeah,
did he take videos?
Yeah, of course he did.
Yeah.
Can you please drop the link to his channel so I could go super chat him for some good content?
Look, he's running. His scam is the biggest Luxus scam, wedding scam.
Arch, I don't agree that Patel Philippe has to be the guy that floats this whole boat for a bunch of fucking freeloaders that are bored out of their minds.
Yeah.
I think I'm officially going to fucking join the boycott. You know, there's a boycott right now, a boredom boycott going on.
Who will?
They're expecting more of an effort from you. If the effort doesn't come, there's going to be this boycott's going to stay in effect.
He's doing his best, Curly. That's all he can do.
I appreciate that. I'm doing my best, man.
You seem to be very enamored with speaking to Gary about driving Ubers and taxis. But see, Gary is doing it out of retirement. See, he's already set for it. He's set.
Sure,
you're 50 years old.
Look at Arch panicking. Look at Arch's face. He's panicking, trying to find videos.
You know, hey, Arch, I didn't want to join the
Here we go, Curly.
Here
Oh,
we go.
Curly, look at this. Look at this, Curly. Here we go. You're going to see some video. Okay, here we go. Yeah.
Wait. This is a video. Okay.
Look how fit he looks.
Look at fit. He's vascular. Look at those arms. Look at those forearms.
He says he has sensory overload. What the fuck?
Archie, I know what? Archie, as much as I can criticize you, I'm going to give you credit now. I really enjoy this. Is there any sound to this video? You got sound?
Look at this. Madman. Look at this. Tribute to Madman. Look at this.
You got any sound? Are you talking, or is this silent movie?
What, you can hear the sound?
I don't hear anything.
Look at it. You can't hear the sound?
Oh, wait a minute. This is a whole how many minutes? 37 seconds.
You got to understand. Okay. This guy's running a fucking scam. Look, Angelic, when he turned up, you could tell he was a walking medical condition. Look, there's a picture of health here. Fast metabolism, eating pizzas. What the fuck, meth?
Man, this is. You know what, Narc?
This is the long con.
I put that in my mouth.
I mean, look at him. The guy looks fucking phenomenal.
Have a look.
Handsome fella, fit, rosy complexion.
Shout out to Marty. We got NATO's in the chat. Rob Film, Mikey GTR.
You got no sound. You got no sound at all. Is that right? No sound. No sound.
No sound on the 37-second video. Correct. Hey, Arch, 206 people in the house. No Tim Wright.
Any sound? Any sound?
No sound. Curly, 206 people cannot be bored just staying around here.
Oh, hey, Mark. There's no other streams going on. There's no Tim Wright. There's no Watch Nicholas. They got no place to go.
They could be watching Pornhub right now, but
this is the only turd that the flies got the fucking land on.
They could be watching Pornhub, and it's free. But no, they're here.
Speaking of Pornhub, let's see some videos of you and Dave together.
Hey, Arch, we're talking about the guy that sells you all those watches.
Mark, who are you talking? I don't even know who you're talking
about. It's a super collector.
No, he doesn't sell them. He loans it to him. There's no payment. Oh, maybe.
Mookie says your sound might be in a different module. Yeah.
Well, everybody wants to hear the chewing noises, the slurping and chewing.
So, Mark, am I when you and Rancher used to run the show for Archie? Did you guys involve the chat, or were you ignoring the chat back then too?
No, we look at the chat, and we've been listen. The reason I said I wasn't sure you were paying that much attention is, we kind of did look at the chat tonight. We did call out some of the chatters. Although in general, I do think that is one thing that Archie could tighten up a little bit. He tends to focus more on
a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's a good idea to involve the chat.
Can I say something, Mark? You're a bigger neighbor than Lux. You're like your spokesman. PR man.
You are a defender.
You're his lapdog.
Definitely a defender.
Well, yes, I am. That's me. Listen, what can I say? I'm a Taurus. I'm loyal.
Yeah, but
how in the fuck are we gonna do these streams without Mike the Snake? I mean, look, I need a Mike the Snake fix right now.
Mike
right now.
As you are. It's a Nirvana song. As you are. As you are. It's a Nirvana song. As you are.
I pull up on like John Wick. All me guns with the drawn teeth. Dick in the palm and it's blonde bitch. The bully, I come for the conflict. I will stick this knife inside your armpit. I will come like this. I was born sick in between the legs until a groin ripped.
Let me tell you what's going to happen with Eli Methwich. He's going to do what Marcelo did to Watch Nicholas. He's going to get his fucking subscribers, get it monetized, he's going to fuck off. He's going to fuck you off.
I think Mikey should come back, take a little bit of music, and then just move on.
He's cruising around. He doesn't need us. He's cruising around picking up old bags with his
fucking... He's got a new interest. He's got us in the rearview mirror. You don't understand. Mikey's
no, I don't believe that. I'll tell you why I say that. Because it's not so easy to quit Archie, and Mikey loves Archie, and look, I do too. The thing that I said to Mikey that I regret
No. See, this is, you know what this is? This is like the vampire sucker horn fucking. This isn't the democracy speech. See, the thing you guys don't take into account.
By the way, how is a sex tourist, Archie?
You know how many different platforms there are for
wait. You're no longer friends? You don't talk at all?
We do not talk at all. No longer friends.
No. Well, let me ask you a question. What? ER said in the chat, "We're no longer friends either." What happened?
Yes. Well, basically, he felt I sold out. Okay, he felt I sold out, and he said, "Oh." I said to him, I said, "Mate, I took your advice. I got the safe. That was his idea." Okay. I said, "Well, to be completely honest with you, it was fucking stupid." Okay. I said, "But I took
was
your
it
advice."
Wait a minute.
I said,
Can I ask you something? What did he think he was any different than anybody else you've sold out in the past? I mean, that's what you're known for. That's what's so admirable about you, is that at least you're honest about selling people out. Did he think he was different? Did he think he was immune? And
We love the fact that you got no scruples. You're ruthless.
Yeah, no
you have no moral
integrity at
compass.
all.
That is
No
endearing,
integrity.
Arch. That is endearing that you have no moral compass. I find that endearing.
Well, I'll tell you another compass too. I've already had a fight with fucking Marcelo, by the way, too. I got some gossip.
Ooh.
Yeah, no.
Because Marcelo's cracking his whip. He said, "How come you kicked me off yesterday after Sirocco Super?"
No, he's right. He's right. How long is Sirocco going to be around? Oh, it's a low blow. All right.
Well, I mean, hey, listen.
Oh, it's all right. I'll retract that.
And I mean, let's be honest. I can't control Sirocco, and Sirocco's allowed to.
No.
boot him off if he
It's
wants.
not Sirocco's fault. It's your fault. You didn't let you. Hey, you said you're going to protect.
I want the
your
fucking
panelists.
watch first. Can we get
Now
the watch?
here's
first?
Marcelo. Here's Marcelo.
And then we'll make some edicts. Can we wait for the fucking thing to turn up?
All right,
Curly?
let's get back to the
Curly,
sex
can
story.
we wait? Can we wait for the money to turn up before we start fucking?
All
getting
right.
moralistic?
Let's get back to the sex tourists.
I want the watch for my son. I'm trying to get my son to become a collector.
Not only you could have got 2 watches, you dumb fuck. The one thing you can fucking count on is Marcelo. If Marcelo promises you something, he will deliver. He's not a fucking. He's not a withholder.
I'm not turning on Marcelo. I'm not turning on Marcelo.
You dumped him for $20.
I'm not turning on.
He's a celebrity chef, Arch. By the way, let's get back to the sex tourist.
Well, I told you basically. I said,
have you ever seen when Narcos on?
I need to get tanned back. I said I need to pick up the coins that are coming my way.
Hey, do you know how many super chats Narc gets at on Watch Nicholas's channel? You know that guy's got 50 guys and he makes $500 a day. You got
more than that.
People.
More than that.
You can't even make fucking $20. Look at. It's not our fault.
Curly.
See,
Curly, it's.
We got to right the ship here, man.
What's the plan, Curly? What's the plan? Help us out. What's the plan? What do we do?
I think that Archie needs to go on the attack. You need to be up to date on the dramas that's going on here. Either that, or you could take.
You know he's not interested.
Or you could do. Or you got to do a variety show. You haven't been doing any watch talk.
Curly, I had a splitting headache most of yesterday.
Well, here we go.
That's because you were dehydrated.
I ended up.
You're too busy playing fucking businessman with your fucking briefcases on the airplane.
I went out with.
What I did was I went to another state for a safety deposit box. Come on, tell us the story.
It's cosplaying. He's cosplaying.
You got a little piece on the side. Is it a male? Is it a female? Is it a both? What is
it? You.
Come on, you expect me to believe that fucking bullshit cover story? I took one briefcase, put it inside of another briefcase, and flew business class for a safety deposit box.
Guys, are we not going to talk about the fact that Archie was showing?
I want to get back to the sex tourist.
An Asian woman in the middle of the pictures, and we never talked about her.
I just want to say this to you guys. Guys, you got to understand something, okay?
Hey, listen. On another platform, it was already talked about that you're chasing some fucking Chinese snatch around the fucking country.
Oh, Jesus.
The cat's already been let out of the bag. You think these people you talk to keep their mouth shut? Yeah. They talk about it on their platforms. You're their content.
Curly, it's quite okay.
Archie, you're turning into other people's content.
Panelists, I don't care who. You are either part of the Rebel Alliance or you are a traitor. #, Freedom Alliance forever.
Hey.
Thank you, Joey Davola.
Wait, I have to. I hope I can remember this correctly. Neil, is it possible that you could put in the chat that Doc's report chat that you sent earlier this afternoon? Because somebody sent it to me and I was laughing my ass off. I don't have my phone. Wait a minute. Let me see.
Archie, you know what Stickler said, Doc's son? See, usually Watch Snickers blows the big donors, but Docs is happy to blow him in the cubicle.
Wait, come on, Neo, repeat that comment about the why Docs always brings up why he's so obsessed with Blondie and brings up Blondie's name all the time. Come on, let me pull it up from the man himself, from humanity himself. Come on, Neo. Oh, it was a good one. It's a good one. It's absolutely true, Neo. The reason that Doc's Report always is obsessed and brings up Blondie's fucking name.
Curly, I want to get back to the sex tourist. So you guys broke up over tan, is that right?
Dude, that's a
Correct.
fucking. That's like it's like a rerun, dude.
Correct.
You're doing a
Yeah,
rerun.
but
The
why
David
did
Archie thing.
Why did ER fall out with Suckerhorn?
Because ER said, get the deal with Tan. She said to me, Archie, do this deal, and it's all cool.
Now, as a friend, couldn't Suckerhorn see that that's the best thing for your channel
I know.
and for your family?
You're doing this out of spite, Narc. You're fixated on this for spite. Come on, move on.
Yes.
Here
Right
we go.
now.
Here we go. Neo, Doc's Report brings up Blondie to divert away from his desire for penis.
Yeah, we knew that.
I am here. Yeah,
So, Arch, could you say that
Oh,
tan is
please,
good for your
Docs.
channel?
Oh, thank you, Docs. Oh, please, Docs. Oh, thank you, Docs. Oh, it's so nice of you, Docs.
Guys, I tell you what, it's been an absolute pleasure.
No,
having you
Archie, we haven't finished yet. What the fuck are you? Where are you going?
All right,
You're not taking your kid to
are
school?
you only doing a 2-hour show today?
Look at him. He doesn't know what to say.
Yesterday.
Let's hear the excuse.
No,
I'm going to take my wife for coffee. I'm going to take my kid. Let's hear this.
You know what? Narc had a very valid point. You know,
full screen. I want to see his eyes.
Yesterday, Narc's analysis of yesterday was you pulled the plug on your show when you had the capability of making an extra $200 to $300.
Look,
as the mic.
We had the lunch appointment at 12. Okay.
No, you could have said, let someone else run it.
Yeah.
Archie, look at the camera. What's your excuse? Do you have to take your kid to school?
Narky, I thought
where are you going?
Archie, just admit it. You're already catastrophe. What was that word that Ron the Shrink used?
Catastrophizing.
Say it again.
Catastrophizing.
Are you already imagining the end of the Archieverse era?
Or a flat white.
Why did you bring up that comment about if it all ended? Why did you do that? Is this the stress that you're under? Why are you thinking about the end already and becoming an Uber driver? Why was it such a why did you take such joy into talking about walking away from your stream and becoming a taxi or Uber driver?
What's Cody gonna do?
I know what I'm gonna do. I don't need anybody's fucking platform as a crutch anymore.
Archie, what you want to shut the stream down? Where do you want to go? Tell us where you want to go.
I got to take my son to a fucking.
Okay. The son. Get your son in here. I want to ask you.
A 27-year-old. I just had a massive fight with him when I had my thing off.
I'll ring him up. I don't believe you.
I'm just telling you.
He's my favorite.
What time does he start?
I was supposed to take him. He's seeing a psychiatrist, and I was supposed to take him, but he's booked in fucking some inspections on houses.
What do you mean inspection on houses?
He's
buying a house?
No, he's renting a house. He's got to move out of his current place. And I said, mate, I'm on my fucking stream till 11:30. Stop fucking fighting with me. I'm trying to earn a living here.
All right, show me the message.
No, we don't need to do that. But hey, Arch,
I'll show you the message.
You know why I know this, Arch? You know why I know things are coming to a. Put that, Archie. Don't do that. Somebody's going to take a screenshot. That's.
Yeah, I'm just.
Why are you even doing that? Well, let me ask you something.
He's arguing with me to take him earlier, and I'm saying, man, I don't finish work until 11:30.
You know, I haven't received any possible way you could run a dungeon or jump on message from Tommy in the last 3 days. Tommy,
you haven't heard.
Super chat.
You haven't heard, Curly.
Neo, $10. Arch, man up. Tell these fuckers to fuck off.
You haven't heard. Thank you, Neo. You haven't heard what happened with Tommy.
FRO.
His multi-deca millionaire future parent-in-laws had to talk with him. Even if you're serious, either you're serious with our daughter or you're not. Cut these fucking streams out. She told her parents that he's on these streams. He's supposedly a CEO and he's super chats. They pulled him in and said, a person in your position shouldn't be on these fucking streams. Where is Tommy?
You're making that up because Tommy's
No,
been
I'm
on
not
other
making it up.
streams.
They're worth hundreds of millions of dollars.
Tommy's on other streams. What are you talking about?
Right? That's why he's not on here anymore.
Yeah, because he
She
found
watches this stream.
He found
She
the fucking stream that's relevant.
Doc,
to him and keeps
is
him
Doc on the
occupied.
panel? Doc can attest to this. She watches these streams.
Yeah, that's another. Hey, Narc, that's something. That's one thing I was wondering about. Do you use a fan as a stage prop, pretending you're walking along the beach and the wind's blowing in your ear?
What are you talking about?
Exactly. Archie, listen to that. Archie, he pretends he's walking along the. I haven't watched these streams. You know, I've been enjoying the beach walks that I've been going on and stuff. I mean, at least. Yeah, listen to him. He's got props now. Narc's got props, Archie.
Yeah.
See, Archie. See the reason why I'm on Watch Nicholas. I'm bored here.
Okay.
I need a platform to feed my huge ego.
Okay.
I need a payoff.
Okay. So anyhow, that's what I try.
Anyhow, you didn't fucking listen.
Sometimes it's fuck. Sometimes you can only do what you can do. I try. That's all I can do.
That's it is what it is.
It is what it is, guys.
Fuck these interventions, right?
Yeah, fuck these. Okay, guys, I'm going to be
Curly,
you tomorrow.
you expected him. You're like.
I love you guys.
Arch, don't hit the end button. We want to make fun of you for an hour or so.
Okay, you can please do that because I got to take my son to an inspection. Okay.
Yeah.
Why don't we Gonzo stream that? Why don't we Gonzo stream that, Arch?
Yeah, you can. I will. I'll phone in when I'm there.
Sure.
Okay.
Make sure that we get your nostril shot.
I'll
good
do the
nostril
fucking
shot.
works. I'll do the works. I got a new phone now. Anyhow, it's better now. Okay. See you then.
No problem.
What? You made the same mistake I've made in the past. You expect him to be any different?
Hey,
Come
Mark,
on, Curly.
Mark. Who's
He's
here?
gone.
Who the fuck is the bird brain? Is that Doc?
That's Doc.
I'm trying to get an OG's perspective about has this happened before? Trying to get one of those inspirational speeches. They always come back. This isn't a democracy. Archie's the OG, standing on his legacy. It's over, motherfuckers. What do you think, Narc? Are we wrong? Am I wrong?
No, I'm just surprised. Look, you're too scared.
I owe Mike the Snake. I owe Mike the Snake an apology. I also have to admire.
Look, I said yesterday I was conflicted
Mike
about
the Snake is the greatest fucking crutch.
All right. You said it.
Ice storms.
All right. Look, this is what
What's
I
Angelic doing? How come Angelic? Let's Angelic pop on and give us a little pork.
Look,
analysis.
I'm conflicted with Mike the Snake because I know
I'm not conflicted anymore. You know what? I rewatched. I took my wife's advice. I took the advice of actually Billy Jeans. I know he or she is not in the chat right now, but that was something that stood out. That comment that stood out.
No.
The stresses.
He needs to.
Hey, Narc.
He needs to
go
suffer
back.
a little.
No, go back, Narc. Go back to when your mom was living at your house. The stress that you were under. Now add everything else that Mike is.
The guy just bought a Porsche, fucking 930. You got to.
That's just a pacifier. That's a pacifier for the stress that he's under. It's a pacifier. It's nothing but a pacifier.
No. I don't fully agree.
Neil says it's been over 12 years. Yet here we are. You got a point there, Neil. I mean, look, the trials and tribulations of the Archieverse. I mean, but I'm just saying.
Curly, you buy an Aussie Shepherd. He didn't adopt it. There's no way. Adopting is actually quite hard.
You know that there's been some massive drama in the last 2 days. Tim's in Florida right now. There's been massive drama in the last actually 2.5 days. Fucking Whiskey Dick went off the rails on his channel, and I literally can't even cover it because I don't have enough time these last fucking couple of days. I caught up on a 10-minute fucking snippet. And it was fucking hilarious. You can make a whole show out of 10 minutes of the idiotic shit that's been going on the other side. And what are we covering? We're fucking using the punching bag as material. No super chats coming in. This guy is, literally. Can you really?
No. He deserved it. No, he deserved it. But with some self-reflecting, I'll go look. Maybe we're a bit too harsh. He
Hey,
deserved
look,
it.
Tan came back over here and he gave it a fucking a great try to keep things going, to keep things moving. Okay, you can't you know what, he's been through the ringer where he's not going to tolerate 2 weeks of fucking boredom fest or
No, he's got a huge ego. He'll be back.
He's what?
He's got a huge ego. He'll be back.
Yeah, but he doesn't have to float this boat to have the ego that he has.
He doesn't have to.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
But you've said this many times. We expect him to change, but everything stays the same. It's us who are the idiots for asking him to change.
No, well, yeah, but see, you actually had the right analysis, but nobody wants to see him go through it, I guess. You said don't fucking give dog biscuits to a dog that's misbehaving, and that's exactly what we're doing. I did it 2 days ago. I was like, you know what? I felt motivation.
You know why you do it?
Wait, I felt
Archie.
I mean, look at this. Listen to poor Doc.
You know the
Doc
problem
has
being
so much
Curly.
to offer, and
Curly, you know what the problem is, Curly? I'll tell you what the problem is. If you let him hit rock bottom, then there's a chance that your platform, the platform that we like, it might not be around. So we intervene and try and help him out. We have to let him hit rock bottom. He just bought 5 briefcases. Yeah. So the analogy I draw is like a dog that bites you and you give him a treat. He gets a super chat. So either when he's disengaged, he makes more money because people super chat just to troll him.
Look,
Archie, super chat. Archie.
When LA Methwich jumped on the whole motivation, it was like the New York Watch Time thing all over again. He had a fucking great day. Okay, there's no way you can't tell me that he can't recreate that motivation. At least like every other.
It's not in him, Curly. Don't you get it? It's not in him. It's not like Tim who'll exploit his own family on Thanksgiving on Christmas Day. It's not in him.
Well, I don't think he was exploiting anything. I think it was.
No, but that's Archie. Archie is very private. He doesn't want to intrude on. And
let me read this. Snicker, $2. Curly, where the hell is Bear? Something up. Oh, hey, look, listen. You start wondering to yourself, hey, look, I can tell you this, okay? When Tan was gone, it was like fucking okay. This ship is gonna sink. And you had Tommy and everybody, and you have Bear, and we're like, we enjoy this platform. I mean, when I look at when I donate to this platform, I'm investing in something I enjoy. That's the way I look at it. That's the way I justify it. Okay, I can't look at Archie and say this guy's like paying a fucking government worker for doing nothing. Okay, but you know what? You do end up neglecting things in your life if you're on here fucking 3 hours on the main show, running the dungeon and this and that. So when you start spending time with your family and it starts getting easier and easier to cut the cord from this place, and I'm not going to say it's a cult, but it's an easy way to commiserate with people and have fun. Okay. But then you start realizing, hey, you know what? When things get boring, my real life is more fun.
It's not that. If the payoff isn't there,
so you can you blame
if the payoff is there, Curly, you'll say, yeah, I'll neglect my wife a little bit. I'll be on these streams. If you're not enjoying it, you go, nah, this is getting old.
Exactly. So can you blame Bear for wanting to go to a Lions game with his wife? Can you blame him for they celebrate an Orthodox Christmas, which was 2 days ago. Okay, now can you blame him? And then he's gone for the holidays. Of course, when he goes back to work. You got a mountain of shit you got to fucking pile up on, and then you're gonna come here. This is have a fucking. Yeah. It's gonna be like fucking like Bernie's fucking weekend over here.
Curly,
this fucking.
You know what you should do. You know what you should do. If you're not happy, just don't go on the stream. That's why I'll go on other stream.
I'm not. No. Don't put words in my mouth. I am happy. What happened with Mikey kind of reminded me a lot. With what happened with this guy right here that's coming out with Angelic. It went too far, and I didn't want to be part of it. And I want to make, whether he's here or not, I called Mikey, and I apologized to Mikey on the phone.
All right. Jack, let me ask you a question, right? Did LA Methwich look sick to you?
I'm not judging LA Meth.
That's a yes.
No,
Look.
I mean some people you can't tell what people if they're sick just by.
Yeah, and you don't want to take that shtick too far.
That's bullshit.
What's his end game? What's his end game? Own stream?
Who? LA Meth. No, I'm not running this narrative. That's shit. Let's get back to the other narrative. I think that what Curly was saying before.
At least Angelic had fucking picture proof of an ailment.
Like you got a makeup artist to fucking have sores all over his body. He's good.
Tommy.
I
can tell you about Tommy. I can tell you about Tommy.
Wait a minute. Hey, come on, 10. This is like fucking. This is like we need a little managerial help. Come on, jump on the panel, would you? Would you jump on the panel, please? Enough with this fucking behind the fucking curtain Wizard of Oz shit. That's America's bullshit. You're the fucking. But be the Patel Philippe. We all know. Jump on here and be one of the boys with us. Come on. Come on. We need your input here. Enough with the behind the fucking curtain shit. Patel Philippe, $2 Canadian. Angelic, nice to see you, mate. And we got Neo. Curly,
$2. $2. That's $2.
I'm not hey, Neo, you know what, Neo? Let me tell you something. I didn't get any messages from Tommy. I didn't get anything from anybody. I actually brought my wife home from the dentist. She's in pain, and I want to spend some time with her. But I also want to help out if I can. But let's air some shit out over here. I mean, this can't continue like this.
I know about Tommy.
It just can't. This ignoring 200 people in the fucking chat is bullshit.
I can tell you about Tommy.
We got T-Dubs. What's up, T-Dubs? Fuck. We just lost him.
What about Tommy?
Well, what do you reckon? Let's look at it. 1 minute he's CEO, the next minute he's COO.
No, he knows which side of bread is buttered, right? He knows if he wants to get the bag.
Well, have you seen him? Have you seen him happily in the chat throwing money around?
No. His fiance actually watches these streams. Keep an eye on him. She's got programs now. When Tommy's name comes up, right? It alerts her.
It's a fucking lie. Tommy's more intelligent than that. He can get away with anything he wants. He ain't here.
He changed his username to CIA. Yeah, everyone knew straight away that was him.
There we go. This is the fucking guy that we needed. Marcelo!
Yeah. Listen. Let me speak a little bit. Speak a little bit. Nerd, what the fuck are you talking about? You all the time you tell me I'm a wizard. You tell me I'm there. You know what? I don't go to watch me. Listen. I don't go to watch Nicholas for 4 days. For 4 days. You call me a piece of shit. What a cunt. Yeah, he doesn't do this. Yeah, you know what? Wait,
Marcelo, you called him all these things?
What's Nicholas came to my show for the last 3 weeks? I didn't say shit. I didn't say nothing. Now, I never did nothing bad to him. I never hurt him. I never did nothing bad.
Angelic.
I spent.
You know this is a WhatsApp.
This is
TW, how you going, buddy? How are you?
This is fake.
No, you should have done it. Shut up, Marcelo.
Hurt me a lot.
TW, go ahead.
No, you should have been allowed to do a soul reading on Methy yesterday. That was bad. You were cut short. There should have been a soul reading done on Methy.
Is he faking it? Does he look
Why? Why should there be a soul reading on Methy?
Angelic, listen, Angelic, what about me? I sent you pictures from the hospital.
And I believed you, and I was there for you.
I know. Where's the abscesses on Methy's legs? Where is he sick?
Yeah, I know. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it.
Has he got a fat back?
No, I haven't seen it.
Has he smashed the Sony Bravia? Has he smashed the Sony Bravia?
Smashed the Bravia, no.
I love the way Marcelo's still trying to talk.
Yeah. Because
anyway, TW, what do you think?
And today was a golden opportunity to get Mikey back on, and it would have brought in We had over 200 people waiting, and Archie just rings him up and trolls him.
Guys, look, maybe I'm stupid.
Hey,
what
TW.
the fuck did I do wrong? What the
Oh,
fuck did I
go
do
cook
wrong?
fucking lunch. Fuck off.
Hang on a second. Let me read this super chat, please, because it's the bread and butter of the platform.
Fucking
Mikey
chefs.
Casio GTR, £2 for Angelic One Tees. Good seeing you about here. For
Just good
the
seeing you.
Angelic One Tees.
Tis good seeing you about it. Tis.
Thank you, Mikey.
Marcella, can you finish? Marcella, can you please finish? Go ahead.
Curly, you explain to me what
Go
the
ahead,
fuck
Marcella.
did
You
I do
finish. I
wrong?
don't want to interrupt you, Marcelo.
Marcelo.
You've got the platform. You've got the platform. TW, how you been, buddy?
Hang on.
You been
Marcelo, this WhatsApp drama.
Let TW talk. Let TW speak.
Wait. Marcelo,
He's in eloquent mode. He's in eloquent mode. Come on.
Marcelo, who interprets the WhatsApp when they send you, okay, this is the drama we're going to do. You're going to pretend that you split up with Watch Nick. How do you interpret that? Does mommy have to read that to you when Tan sends that in the WhatsApp?
Excuse me?
Yeah, excuse me. Go fuck yourself. This is the most contrived fucking bullshit drama.
Backstage the cunt, Curly.
Oh,
Fucking
No, really. No, really.
Go cook lunch.
Do you really think this is fake?
T-Dubs,
Really?
you
Are you
know, hey,
serious
T-Dubs, you
Are you
know this
kidding
is fake drama.
Are you kidding me?
L29 just hit the nail on the head. He said, "You're not sick until you break a TV."
Yes.
Damn straight. We'll put it.
You know what, Curly? If this is fake drama, I'm dying to know who read the press pick because I didn't get no information.
Angelic.
Hey, Marcelo. You know what the good thing is? You know what the good thing is? You're not in this drama.
Your son enjoying the watch you gave him.
Yeah, he loves it. He's fucking happy. He's been down.
Let me just tell you something. Your fucking family are fucking sponges, mate. They get you to fucking get on these streams, run streams, make money. You make $1,500. They spend it all. Your son say, "Dad, keep on streaming, keep on streaming." Why'd you tell them to fuck off, fucking sponges?
Oh, I did. I told him to fuck off.
How they small screen? Fuck it. Going to tell you. Look, last year in my birthday, I was a fucking cunt. I was a piece of shit. You're right, Marcelo. You're a fucking wizard. Marcelo, you're a strawman. Fuck you, Marcelo. You're a fucking piece of cunt. You're my biggest enemy. You hate me. You came to my channel and you super chat $100 on my birthday. It's like, you know what, Marcelo, you're a fucking cunt. But happy birthday. Come to my channel. Give me $100. Fuck you. You owe me that fucking much. Yeah, maybe send me like $20. So thank you for the fucking $20. You could come to my birthday. Come to my channel. Give me $100. You're a fucking piece of shit. Have a fucking happy fucking birthday. Like, I'm not going to do shit. I'm a fucking cloud cunt, you know. It's the best part about that. Because I knew this is the best part. Come to my channel. Give me $100. Fuck you. You owe me that fucking much. You could say that, and you didn't even do that. Fucking cool. You're a fucking garbage. You could do at least this. I was holding. But you know what? Today is done. Fuck you. I did it in your channel. Why? Put your drink.
Today is done. Fuck you. Go ahead, Marcelo. Tell us more about this drama.
Marcelo, can I ask you something? Marcelo,
please.
Why did Nick ban me? Why did Nicholas ban me? Because he's lost me now. I'm finished now.
I am even more lost.
I supported him all the way through Japan. Okay, and he's fucking sending me stupid emails saying take your dark trolling somewhere else.
Look.
Dark trolling? Raise some of the emails. What did he say?
Who's breathing into the mic?
I'm taking a walk in the beach.
I'm going to tell you why.
Look, get down the docks. Hurricane. Turn it into the wind. Into the wind.
Why did you get banned? What's this dark trolling crap?
This is all because I jumped. This is all because.
Go ahead,
Go ahead.
Look,
I tried to help Curly out one day on his channel, okay, and Then I got this
You're
email.
gonna blame me for this now? I'm getting the blame.
No,
for
no,
this
no,
too?
no. It's not. No, it's not your fault, Curls.
I'm the
It's not your
boogeyman
fault at
again?
all.
Oh,
No,
fuck.
you're not the boogeyman. It's not. It's not your fault.
Gaslighting.
I'm just saying that I think that was the reason I got this email, a nasty email saying, "Go and take your fucking dark trolling somewhere else." When I needed your help, you know, I got.
Were you eating a sandwich?
Read the email.
Yeah, it did for me very similar.
No, I'm not going to read it. I'm not going to read it.
It's like
Well,
and
wait, Marcelo.
And yesterday nobody helped when I see all of you guys actually watch.
No, TW, he accused you of being a dark troll.
Yeah, and all of you guys accept
into the wind, Turner into the wind,
because I disappeared for 4 days. Wow, Jesus Christ, Marcelo doesn't come to watch Nicholas for days.
Right,
What the
you
fuck
guys
is
got
this
keys?
up there? Marcelo is so important, you know? What the fuck?
Marcelo, what are you telling me? Are you looking for a co-host? Because I'm looking for an off-ramp. You need a co-host? You want me to co-host? I'm looking for an off-ramp, Marcelo.
Listen. He said, "Oh, you help me, I help you. We are together." This now, I'm making streams for 3 weeks. He doesn't appear even once for 3 weeks. Now, did I feel bad? I feel bad. Did I say something? I didn't
get the card into the wind.
Nothing for 3 weeks. Nothing. I don't go to his streams for days because I tried to work out my place.
I can't take this anymore.
He's getting
Johnny,
fucking pissed. What the fuck? Does this
Marcelo.
make sense?
You should have been allowed to do it. You should have been allowed to do a soul reading yesterday.
Yeah, no.
I love LA.
Wait. Mr. ABC is on the. ABC,
I do too. And I think he would have been up to it. He would have been up to
I
it.
love it, LA Network.
ABC, I want to thank you for making me self-reflect. You were correct this morning.
Boys, I gotta go. Have a good
Hey, you're not going anywhere. You fucking stay here, you fucking cunt.
No, I gotta stay. I'll come back. I'll be back in half an hour.
Look, when he came to Japan, I treated him.
He's going to go back and watch his appearance and take down some notes.
Look, when he came to Japan, I treated him as a
Danny! You see the side of the show, Danny!
Listen, when he came to Japan, I treated him as a
We want to see the papers. The papers on Koda. We want to see the papers. The papers on Koda. Where's the papers on Koda? The papers.
Read the member chat. Read the member chat.
Comms with Koda. We need comms. We need proof of life. Comms with Koda. We need the papers.
Read the member chat.
We need the papers.
Read the member chat. Read the member chat. Read the member chat.
Oh, fuck. You're right, Angelic. You're right. Thank you. Hang on 1 second. What
We got the comms, Angelic. We got the comms.
Hey, Angelic, I'm back on the Chromebook.
Save the Chromebook.
Go ahead, read it, Angelic. Read it. You're better at it.
No. You read it.
It sounds so much more soothing when you do it.
Speedy Alex, member for 18 months. Marcelo, have you posted the Pontiff's watch?
Yes,
Answer the fucking question, Marcelo!
I said, what the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on?
I thought you were going to give me the Seiko, Marcella. I thought you were going to give it to me. I thought you were going to give me that Willard.
Maybe I taken the wrong drugs. What the fuck is going on with you?
Tabashi promised me the Willard. Tabashi promised me the Willard.
Answer him. Answer him. Answer him.
Festival,
I'm not coming back on the show, Archie. Well, all these people fucking abusing me about because Koda was too bold. Oh, I got a Porsche.
Let's see that ring, Danny. Let me see that ring.
In the garage.
We got the pimp ring on.
You got the pimp ring. You got the pimp ring. You got the pretty boy Floyd ring. The pretty boy Floyd.
Somebody owed Danny
pretty
some money
boy
this week.
For DW.
There's everybody on top.
Hang on a second. Hey, wait. I'm getting a message here. We got to do this one at a time. Let's
Shirley, turn yourself up, man.
We got to do this one at a time here. Who came on here? Oh, we got ABC. Hi, ABC.
Hey, how's it going, man?
You know what? I wasn't even planning on coming on the show, but when I seen you lot on, I couldn't help myself.
Danny, I just wanted to say, I hope, Danny, I hope you understand.
This of the Bosch electronic ignition is working. The electronic ignition is working.
I don't like it. I'm not coming back to rehome Koda.
Porsche, get a fuel The electronic ignition is on its way from Germany.
Hey, I meant to say fuck Dakota. I hate Dakota. That's what I meant.
Fuck Koda!
I didn't mean to say that.
Fuck Koda!
It was just a knee-jerk
Danny, I hope you think it's okay that Docs doesn't allow panels when he makes an appearance on my show. So I'm gonna have to keep the hooligans off my panel. Is that okay, Danny? You don't mind, Danny, do you, Danny? Speaking of palms down, yeah, you know what? That's a good idea. Hang on a second.
Student of truth and self-discovery, and by self-discovery, I mean masturbation. Providing YouTube content for all, including the global cuck community, which I'm a member of. This channel advocates gopher killing, stereotyping, rationalizations founded on deep-seated denial and repressed emotional traumas, emotional displacement through the act of projection. Like and subscribe here and follow me on my copyright safe haven, Twitter X, at the Cox Report, your place for Cox. Face down, ass up, that's the way we like to fuck. In the villages, baby. Push it good. Push it real good. Unless you're some silverback old hag, and get the fuck away from me. 88 degrees now Fahrenheit, that would be 31 degrees Celsius. Humidity, oh, wait for it, it's down. Keep spiritually centered. Wind, 18 kilometers per hour, that would be 10 miles per hour. And if it clouds up a little bit and you get that breeze, oh, it's beautiful. Just beautiful. Prime hunting weather. Dirk Diggler, fucked audio. The fuck do you, motherfucker? Get the fuck out, you little bitch. Do your band.
Spiritually centered.
Okay.
This is hard. There's no super chats. It's time to end the show. It's slow, guys. No super chats. I gotta end the show. No super chats. Super chat. Send money now.
We need the pipes.
You know what? I think actually.
Get the pipes.
Nah, hey, Frank B. This is shit. You know what? Archie provides better entertainment because at least he gets super chats. We're getting dick. Fuck this platform. It's time to burn it down. We're bored. Time to burn it down. Join us on Marcelo Time Channel. I'll be co-hosting there with Marcelo. And hopefully LA Meth Witch gets his channel up off the ground. You can join us over there. Hopefully people are more generous for LA Meth Witch's channel. Hey, Angelic, are we going to do any Rebel streaming at the Treehouse lately?
Yeah, we need to get Porsche.
There we go. Yeah, the fun ride is over, gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, the fun ride is over.
seriously, mommy got very worried. You know what? Mommy got very worried from him. Being in Japan and she treated him very kindly, and got stabbed in the back as well.
Hey, Marcelo, did you get this? Was this script written in Japanese for you, or was it written in English? How'd you get the script? Was it all in Japanese? Did you translate the script?
You know what? I really
Are you trying to tell me that somebody tried to turn you into Straw Man 2.0? Are you another straw man? Is that what happened, Marcelo? Did you get turned into a straw man?
Look, I'm going to be honest. I'm going to understand how the things happen. Look, I am a nice person. I help. I treat the people.
You're kind and generous. Kind and generous.
I don't deserve. I don't deserve to get stabbed in the back that way. That was ugly. That was unfair. I don't understand. I'm sorry.
You know, hey, Marcelo, are you mad? Marcelo, wait, Marcelo. Are you mad because Golden Baba replaced you on the panel and you're not getting no more Golden Baba super chats? Is that why you're mad?
No, I'm mad very nice. You know, I did everything.
All right, Marcelo. Wait, Marcelo, wait a minute. Marcelo. Why don't you start a stream now? And I think Tan's still in the chat. Ask Tan to link over to your channel, and we'll come over on your channel.
I can open a stream now.
Are you there, Marcelo? Open the stream right now. Ask Tan to link. I'll end the stream and we'll go over on your channel. Come on, let's go have some fun, Marcelo. What the fuck? I need an off ramp. What's that? What happened, Danny? Let's take a vote. Danny, what do you think? Danny, let's take a vote. Let's take a vote on the panel. Danny, should Marcelo start a stream right now? Huh? Why not? Okay, so that's a yes. Danny says yes. Angelic, should he start a stream right now? Angelic, should Marcelo start a stream now, and should Tanzio link to Marcelo?
Yes.
ABC, what do you think, ABC? Do you even know what's going on, ABC?
Let's do it, baby.
Let's do it.
One more play.
Let's go, Marcelo. Let's go over to your channel. Look, we got 130 people.
I'm live.
But let's see if we can get some. Let's see if we can get some super chats on my. Hey, guys, listen. All bullshit aside, Marcelo gifted Archie's son a $600 Seiko. He feels mistreated. He feels neglected. Let's go have some fun. Let's go have some dungeon type fun on Marcelo's channel. Come on. Look. Can you guys name one person besides Mike the Snake that takes more abuse than Marcelo? Let's show a little love to Marcelo. Come on. I mean, he's like a cum rag on the fucking Archieverse. Everybody uses him, wipes their fucking jizz, and then fucking throws him down on the bathroom floor. He shouldn't be mistreated like this. He did a generous gift. He gifted Archie's son a Seiko. Did you mail it yet? Did you answer that? All right, it's in the post. The tracking numbers. Let's show a little love to Marcelo. Come on. He's got to be the number 2 most abused person in the Archieverse. I want to say this officially. Mike the Snake, I miss you. You are probably the most important person that shows loyalty to Archie day in and day out. All the abuse you take. I'm sorry that I was part of it. Mikey, I don't blame you. You were a real courageous man to admit that you can't take care of a dog in the circumstances that surround you. And you know what? I think that you're looking out for your dog, and I give you credit for it. Oh, wait a minute. Here's my fucking friend Herman, who's going to call me a big, boring loudmouth. Hi, Herman.
Curly, he said F Koda, and then he said get rid of him in the same breath.
I meant Koda, man. Yeah, he said he's rehoming it. It's going to be rehomed. At least he, hey, Herman, at least he was honest.
Goldberg, I believe Goldberg that dogs get used to the chance of using them being euthanized higher.
No, hey, Herman. Okay, Herman, I understand that. I felt the same way yesterday, but here's what I'm saying, okay? Mark Goldberg never called to follow up. I called Mike today, and I said this. Look, you took us on the journey with Koda, you know, playing with her and everything. But if you're going to rehome her, then take us on the journey of her getting rehomed. She's got to go to a no-kill shelter, or if he finds a family that will adopt, and we'll follow up and make sure that Koda. You know what? You got to put it this way, Herman. I think that the dog is suffering and Mike is suffering, so maybe they need to walk their own paths away from each other, like a divorce.
It's the thing with Mike. I'm echoing. He quits that, and then he goes to the next thing, and then he quits that, and he goes to the next.
But hey, Herman, you're 100%. Herman, you're 100% right. Okay, maybe Koda was just got as a prop. Okay, that's fine. But the thing is, let's be solution orientated instead of trolls. If he's going to bring it to a shelter, it's got to be a no-kill shelter, and he's got to update us on the status, or he finds a family that will adopt the dog. That's all.
Yeah, but then he'll say, "Oh yeah, I did."
No, we can hold him accountable. We'll hold him accountable. All right, guys, we're going to. All right, Marcelo, drop the link in the chat. Just drop a bunch of links in the chat, and we'll continue this panel over on Marcelo's channel.
Okay, I'm going to.
What the fuck are you, Angelic? What are you doing?
Like
Curly, just because you are overcompensating for being the most vicious to me, I wasn't the most vicious. What are you talking about, loose tooth? You know what? Go fuck yourself. You fucking jagoffs spent fucking 10 hours lambasting Mike and accusing him of being a dog abuser and a dog killer on that other channel. You hypocritic motherfucker. Fuck off. Go suck a dick. Tell me I've been the most vicious. You guys made a fucking 2 5-hour shows out of Mike the Snake. You fucking hypocrite fuck. Now go fuck yourself. There. You fucking hypocrite. I'm not fucking putting up with your fucking hypocrite bullshit. Look at the guy that you're fucking, that's always pulling up your jag-off chats. You and that fucking, the guy that talks like he's got, you know what? This is fucking annoying as fuck. You and that other fucking, that fucking Barry that sounds like he's talking with fucking 2 pieces of mashed potato in his mouth. Fuck you guys. You guys spent fucking 2 5-hour shows lambasting Mike, and then you got the balls to come over here and tell me I was vicious because I spent fucking 10 minutes on a panel? You fucking two-faced hypocritical fuck. All right, see you guys. Thanks, Angelic.